All right, guys, welcome to the Unfiltered podcast for the nighttime edition. We have four lovely ladies today, and we're officially, super chatted. So let's fucking get it.
Yo, how y'all doing? It's a Tuesday night. We super chatted. How are y'all doing? We're joined today by four beautiful and lovely ladies.
Yes,
But
sir.
before we get into the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Also, join the Discord. We're in there all day talking to y'all. Y'all can drop us topic suggestions, videos to react to. Also, if we hit 50K subscribers on YouTube by June 10th, we'll take two people on a cruise with me, Anwar, Eric, and Josh Pelton. It's going to be the Virgin Cruise. There are no kids, a lot of girls trips, so you know how that's going to go. We're going to bring our boy Ethan, our photographer. We're going to have a videographer there. We're going to get stupid lit. And then what are you doing for 50K, Eric?
All right, guys. So if we reach 50K, we should absolutely, no doubt, we should reach 50K by June 10th. We're gonna throw a big party for you guys. Probably a fucking mansion party or yacht party, depending on what it is. But we definitely should hit 50K by June 10th. So shout out to you guys. It's already 28 of you guys in here.
Facts.
Yo, we're officially fucking super chatted.
Facts. You know what? Matter of fact, before we even get to the show, what
Let's
do these super chats say, Anwar?
Okay,
Let's get into them.
Yo, shout out to the chat, man. We fucking love y'all. 1 month in, bro. Like, what the fuck? This shit, it feels like a dream, bro. Shout out to the whole chat.
Hold on. Is this Captain Caveman? He's the
Yeah.
first one to do a super chat. I'm gonna keep that on lock. I remember this, Captain.
So here's the first $2 for the pot.
Yo,
Logic
shout out to him.
said $5.
Yes,
Dope,
sir.
man. Yeah, we appreciate you guys.
y'all, bro.
Go ahead.
We're gonna get to David Jones in a minute. He got a question.
Okay, so to start off the show, ladies, can you introduce yourself, name, age, and what you do for a living? And we'll start with you.
Yeah, we'll start out with you, guys.
Olá, gente. I'm so sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
she
I
started
speak in
speaking Portuguese.
Portuguese.
She started speaking Portuguese.
Okay, so my name is Bruna. So my Instagram is Bruna Morato with 2O underline.
The plug-in. Good
Yes.
shit. All right. And what do you do for a living?
So I have a lingerie and sex toys store, and also I also have my own podcast, and I used to talk in the radio before.
Cool.
Gosh, I'd love to be on your
And,
podcast.
yeah, I am a sex
Okay. I'd love to be on it.
Okay,
it's
real
just
quick.
for women, mine.
Okay, wait. Sex toys?
Yes, I sell sex toys too.
Sensational.
Wow. Okay. Guys, make sure you hit her up if you guys need any
And, how old are you?
any play toys.
Yeah, now I'm 30.
30.
You're 30.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Shout out to you. And what about you? Go ahead, introduce yourself.
My name's Natalie. I'm
Shout out to you.
23.
Okay.
I'm a full-time student and I also work in healthcare.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm 22. I'm also a full-time student and I also work in healthcare.
Nice. Okay.
And then hi, my name is Jessie. I am 32 and I'm also in healthcare, but I'm a quality analyst.
Nice. Can you explain to people that don't know what that is?
So pretty much I review everything to make sure that we stay compliant to the law. And I put together something where I can train people so they can become better when it comes to their managers. And then I talk to their managers and stuff like that. So it's just quality to make sure that everything is A1. in the
Nice.
company.
Okay. Shout out to you guys. All right, man. Look, man, I can't stop thinking about the super chats because I'm looking at the chat and I see
Exactly.
colors. I just see colors, man. Like, look, man, I'm not gonna downplay it. This is a big accomplishment. We wouldn't be here without you guys. We appreciate you guys so fucking much. It's been steady growth, little by little, and so thank you guys so much for that, man. We're gonna have an amazing show. All right, so question for the ladies, real quick. All right, we'll start off with Bruna. Bruna, have you ever cheated?
No, I never.
You've never cheated?
No.
Okay. What about you? Have you ever cheated?
No,
No?
never.
Oh wow, all the girls are gonna say no. Have you ever cheated?
No, sir.
No, man.
No, but like, what do you qualify as cheating though? Would be the next question. But I'll let you answer.
Have you ever
first.
cheated?
No, I mean, yeah. I
Yeah.
have.
Okay, so
I
one
do.
honest person
Yeah,
in the
one
chat.
real person.
Shout out
Okay.
to the honesty.
I'm honest
Eh.
too. I never cheated.
You've never
But would you
cheated?
consider cheating though? Like texting a guy while you're in a relationship is cheating.
No, like what I am in a relationship, I am 100% in a relationship. Otherwise, I prefer to be alone then.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're
That's
not
myself.
you're not
know?
responding to any DMs or anything, right? When you're in a relationship from guys.
No, I even don't pay so much attention to guys. But of course, guys gonna text me like
course.
whatever, like I'm also lingerie model, so all the guys gonna cheating, like try to contact me, everything. But I don't give attention to that.
You're a lingerie model too?
Yes, I was shooting today. That's why I'm with this makeup like this.
Okay.
I was not.
Do you post lingerie pictures on your Instagram?
Yes, just for my business. Then
Have any of your boyfriends ever had a problem with that?
yeah, I had
Yeah.
Yeah.
many problems.
Did you stop because they had a
No.
problem with it?
No, I broke.
Don't
She
you
said, I
think?
don't give a fuck.
I broke up because the person
Speaking
needs
to
to.
me, go ahead.
Yeah, I broke up because the person needs to understand that's my business
Mhm.
and I'm not doing anything wrong with this. So if the person don't trust on me, so why is with me,
Mhm.
They're insecure.
Yeah, I don't want any insecure guy.
Now listen though.
I want a secure guy.
Wait,
if
hold
you
on.
were doing it and you weren't making money from it, you would delete it, right? You would delete the photos or what?
I make money with that.
Yeah, I'm
of
saying
course.
if you weren't making money.
If I was not,
Yeah.
of course I will not continue. But as I make money, so
Of
why I
course.
will not continue?
Yeah.
Even if the guy say to me like, "Hey, I pay your bills," no, I don't want anybody pay my bills. I want somebody support me and help me and be on my partner, but not like, "Yeah, I pay your bills," because women need to do something
Mhm.
at the least
Mhm.
to be
So
happy.
so what are you doing with your money?
Huh?
Well, like
I
so
pay all my bills. I buy my things. I go to a dinner where I want to go. I go to a nice restaurant. I don't need to like, oh, baby, can you send me money? I need your money to go to the restaurant. No, I can go. I can do by myself.
don't you think that men should take care of women?
I do think
And provide for women?
100%, of course, 100%. But I think where the woman have her own things, like doesn't matter what she do, like she work, she's taking her. How can I say? She's much more woman, more happy where she do something instead of to be just home. But there is some woman, okay. There is, of course, you can say what everyone, but like, of course, there is some women they like to not do anything. I cannot say for 100% of the women, But my side is different. I like to work and I like to do my things, but of course, I want a provider. I want men too. So
Okay.
I think 90% of the women want a provider.
Okay.
Don't
Gotcha.
you guys?
Yeah,
Don't you guys think the
100%.
same?
Do you feel the same way?
I feel like personally, I
Uh-huh.
like when a man provides for me.
Okay,
Mhm.
shout out to you.
But like her, I also do like my own money. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Like I don't want someone to manage my money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Okay, so
Yeah,
let me ask you
exactly.
this.
Yeah.
Let's hypothetically speaking, let's say that a guy is providing for you, correct? You're working, correct?
Right.
That's your money, right? Because it's not his. It's not going to him, right?
Yeah, but it's different. Like, what if he leaves me? You know what I mean? Like, I want my own money.
But he's paying
That's
for
his
everything.
money. And he leaves.
But like if he leaves,
yeah, he
so
leaves.
she's fucked. That's
Yeah.
what happened
It's
with most of the girls. Like the girls are just like expecting for guys.
The way you said that
They
was funny.
always- Sorry.
Yeah.
So the girls that
Can you say it
expect
again?
the
She's
guys-
what?
Fuck.
All right.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So the girls that just expect from the guys, they always looking for other guys. So if the guy is very smart, he'll never stay with a girl that just wanted their money.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
I
that.
agree.
I agree with that. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you want to get provided for, right? Like you want a man
But
to pay your bills.
understand like what type of provider I want.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with a pussy guy,
Yo, she's going.
Of course,
She's
you're
going
keeping
in.
it real. You're keeping
Yeah,
it real.
she's unfiltered,
Yeah.
guys.
But like you don't want 50-50. Like you want him to pay
Of
the
course,
bills.
no.
Okay.
That's my money. I work for myself.
Yeah. So your
for
money
my
is your money.
beautiful- Like listen, guys, you guys are expensive for sure, but woman is much more expensive. You know, it's very easy
Shit.
for you to dress.
Mhm.
Like for us, everything. Go to Sephora. I don't know how to say that in English. Sephora.
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 Okay. Yeah.
Sephora. Go to Sephora. It's like a most $1,000
Yeah, that's
I
just
spend
crazy.
over there on makeup.
Yeah.
And there go to her salon. Like I got so fucking mad last time. I was in love. I hate to be in love, guys. Women never fall in love. Okay, should not. because women be
That's
stupid
horrible advice,
for-
by the
That's
way.
bad advice. Don't say that. Don't say that.
That's horrible
I
advice.
was like, I was
So,
like,
okay,
cancel that.
someone hurt her, and she's telling everyone else not to fall in love.
No,
So,
for love.
someone hurt her.
Yeah,
No,
of
but
course.
she is telling the truth about Sephora, bro. You take a girl there for shopping,
Yeah.
bro. Like 4 little things are like
Yeah,
$500. Crazy, bro. I'm talking about like small little pens. That's like a huge ripoff. All right, chat.
Everything you're saying is realistic, though. Like your money is your money. My money is our money.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be.
100%.
And chat, listen, chat. We're gonna get to you guys, man. I know the super chats are building up, and we have a whole bunch of questions. Shout out to you guys. Do we have any waiting, Anwar?
We have one super chat
Go
from
ahead.
David Jones. He asked, this $2 super chat. Ladies, do you talk to ladies? Do you
gay
talk to
guys.
gay guys for relationship advice?
Good question.
I feel like that's a horrible idea.
You think it's a horrible? Oh, yo, hold on.
I feel like that's a horrible
I
idea.
like her.
Uh-huh, she's
Horrible
very honest
idea.
too.
Yeah, good
That is
stuff.
a horrible
Why is it
idea.
a horrible idea?
Well, because I do have gay guy friends, and I feel like their idea, and I'm not generalizing, I'm just speaking off of my experiences from the friends that I do have. And because guys, to a certain extent, don't have the same emotional connection, the girls can't help.
Mhm.
It's like their advice is like, yo, I have someone for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm still in love, which I do believe guys can be in love and still cheat. I think it's not their fault. It's biologically inside of them. But
Who are you?
man, but I will say I will not take advice, relationship advice from any of my gay guy friends. That
agree.
life is way too wild for me. But I mean, if you want to have a fun time, go ahead, take all of their advice. They're gonna tell you, they're gonna be honest with you. They're gonna be like, your makeup is still popping from earlier, or they're gonna say something else. But in general, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
I agree with her 100%.
Yeah. Okay, cool. What about you?
I don't know, actually. I just feel like in general, when it comes to going to other people for advice, I don't go to anybody that isn't where I want to be at in life. You know what
Good
I
job.
mean? Like if you're not where I want to be at job wise, relationship wise, I'm not gonna listen to you just
Okay.
because like it's not
That's
genuine and
smart.
good advice.
Okay. All right, cool. What about you?
When it comes to relationship advice, you have to be like really picky on who you go to.
Okay.
And I also take into consideration what type of relationships they've had too. So I'm not going to go to somebody that's just had like come out of like a 2-month relationship when I'm dealing with a 3-year relationship.
Gotcha.
So it's not whether I like on who the person is, it's
Right.
based on what they've been through and like what they've experienced.
Okay, that
That's
makes
the way I
sense. So
take it.
I think pretty much all of you guys agreed on the same things,
Or
right?
hurt
Yeah.
women. You can't take advice from hurt women either.
That's a good
No.
one.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
That is
wow.
a fact.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Man, they're gonna personalize your situation and make it their situation, and it's
Mhm.
just like, so like I said, if you want to have a great time, gay guys are so much fun, great people. Hurt women, another one, man.
Yeah.
Listen to them, be there, but don't listen to their advice either, because a hurt person's gonna hurt person. Like they're gonna give you hurt advice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's the same way with the single best friend. She wants you to be single because she sees you having fun
Exactly.
out. You know, she's gonna be like jealous. So you gotta limit it.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
All right. Another question for the ladies. Give me one thing that your ex never found out. So we'll start off with you. Go ahead.
The thing with me is like I'm so honest, I get myself in trouble, to be honest.
I'm the same way.
So like
Like I snitch on
overly speak
myself.
all the time, bro. And it's like I'm not gonna ask you that I want 100% truth and then not give you the truth. So when it comes to that, my ex knew about everything. I think the only thing is I'm prideful sometimes, so I'll be the type of person that'll be like, even though I'm jealous, I'm not jealous.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'll lie about that.
Gotcha. Okay. What
Like-
about you?
Uh-oh.
Nothing bad, honestly. Like I never really lied. I don't like being lied to, so that's my biggest thing. He was my ex at the moment, but we were still talking, and I guess I had his card on file, and I told him I was gonna go have a wine night, and I ended up at the club, and I used his card to go Uber home.
Okay.
Hey, pause
But-
real
but-
quick.
But that's like the most time. Like I just don't really lie. I'm
Gotcha.
not lying if you don't tell the whole
Okay.
What's up, Anwar?
What's up, bro?
Nas Cast gave us a $50 super chat.
Shout out to you, Nas. Shout out to you, homie.
What is it? Go ahead.
For real. Bum, 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 bum.
What do you
He
say?
said it's only the beginning. Great things to come.
Yeah,
Hey,
man. Shout out to you, man. We
bro.
appreciate you, homie. Thank
You
you
a
so
day
much.
one, bro. We've been watching you. Appreciate you, man.
Okay, cool. So that was something that your ex never found out about.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he knows now. Okay. What about you? I hope you ladies are being honest.
Facts.
Yeah. Go ahead.
She knows and she can justify this. I
Mhm.
own up to everything. Like I cannot lie. So honestly, I tell my ex everything straight up.
Okay.
So I don't think I've ever actually like held something back from him like that.
Okay. No, so nothing at all.
No, I tell him straight up. Even if
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong, it's like,
Yeah.
yo, I did this,
Okay.
and I know I'm wrong for it, but I'm telling you
Gotcha.
before like.
So give me an
fuck
example of
out.
something you did wrong and you admitted it.
Like every time we go out to the clubs.
Okay. So he doesn't like you going out to the clubs.
No, at that time, no.
Okay.
So I'd be like, yo, we're going out with the girls.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Okay.
No, wait, hold on. What did he do?
Huh?
What did he do?
What do you mean? What did he do?
Like when you told him I'm going out to the clubs.
I think it's more of like an insecurity thing, you know, going out with your girls and you're in a relationship, like you know what girls do at the club.
Right.
Somebody
Yeah.
invites you to the table, you want to go to the table, like you're getting free drinks, and that's something that like he just wasn't okay with.
Yeah.
So what happened?
What do you mean?
What did he do when he found out?
I
When you told him?
It was just constant fighting, you know what I mean?
Okay, so
probably- I mean-
so first of all, I don't think it's insecurity. It's being territorial. You can say, oh, he doesn't trust you, but no, it's not. Like you, if I was with you, I'm like, I'm this nigga. Like there's no person better than me. So it's not even about not trusting you. Or you gonna go sleep with another guy or insecurity. It's like I don't want other guys. Something to happen in the club. A guy could just grab you and dance on you and something like that. He could slap your ass. Anything can happen in the club, and I don't want you in that position. Why do you need to keep going to the club when I could go with you?
Why can't I go out with my girls though? Like,
Because your girls aren't gonna fight a guy off.
Yeah, your girl's gonna protect you if a guy
Nah,
tries.
nah.
Bro, you can't even fight a 15-year-old boy. Don't even try to say you're gonna fight a grown ass man.
That's facts. I mean,
Yeah.
Would you be
Can't.
mad though if like he was like, I'm going to the club with my
Speaking
boys?
to the mic. Sorry, go ahead.
well, again, like I'm very straight up, so I was always like, yo, hey,
Whoops.
We're good.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
like go hang out with your boys, like that's fine, like that doesn't bother me. Like I have that trust, or I had that trust there where it's like you can go out and have fun and I trust you, like I know you're not gonna do anything, so like why can't you trust me out with my girls? You know what I mean? Somebody disrespects me, my girls got me, like I know that for a fact, and I know that I would.
So you're saying that if someone disrespects you, if a guy disrespects you, let's say a drunk guy comes up to you at the club, starts filling up on you, your girl's got you. What do you mean by that? Like she's gonna swing?
Oh no, you have no
Yeah?
idea.
So all right, so you all right, so your girl swinging for you?
Hell yeah.
You're gonna-
I
you're
hope
gonna
so.
swing on a
I
guy?
hope so.
Absolutely. I've had moments, especially
Yeah.
like Centro. Have you been to Centro?
Nah, I'm new
Don't,
here.
don't go there.
Okay.
So that's a perfect example.
don't.
One, like
Mhm.
we've been dancing like on top of each other, us alone, and guys have literally tried to come in. I've had no problem pushing them off. It happened at
Yeah.
Pilos one time too. My friend was dancing and he wouldn't leave her alone. He was grabbing her hand. I had zero problem smacking the fuck out of
Okay,
her.
but you see how your man would have a problem once you go back and tell that story. Like, why were you so stupid enough to put yourself in that situation?
Yeah, I mean it's common sense.
Putting myself for what?
I mean,
'Cause
well,
you know-
okay,
what
so-
do guys go to club for? To fuck. That's they go into the
Okay,
club
but-
to find girls.
Okay, but why can't us girls just go to the club to dance? And we do.
But what are the guys going there for? So you're putting yourself in a room full of horny guys that want to get laid.
Ignore.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
But you just said a guy came up to you, grabbing you, etc., etc. I don't even want you to be in that situation.
Okay, but any situation can happen at any like time and place.
It's less likely for a guy in the street just to randomly come up to you and grab your ass.
Yeah, that's true. But
It's less,
if you're
less
with a group
likely.
of girls that you trust and you know, like, I got your back, you got mine. We know we're not gonna do anything.
Okay, here's the thing though. What if the drunk guy decides to put his hands on you?
I was just gonna
Oh, I
say
always-
that. I
What
was gonna
happens
play
then?
devil's
Of course, that's a
advocate today.
problem. Then you take it to the other level. You leave from the situation. You find security.
No,
or
no, no, no.
just-
You can't just leave when a guy swings on you. You can't say
What?
pause.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
You can't
okay.
say pause and then be like, hold
Let's
on.
rewind, let's
Yeah,
rewind.
I'm gonna just
And it
leave.
says like he swings, like he just rocks my shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What happens then?
Dude, I don't know.
I mean,
No, I've never been.
Exactly.
but
I've never been in that
understand,
position.
understand. Well, you said you swung on a guy before.
Not legitimately punched, but I have no problem like smacking him
Okay,
and telling
well,
him to like back the
understand
fuck up.
this. Not all guys respect that rule where like don't hit a girl. There's guys out here that do hit girls, especially when they get hit first.
We're gonna have to find out.
Well, I mean, you know that's a risk that men don't want you to take, right? Because
get it.
here's the thing: if you do that and you're with your man,
hmm
and your man sees you do that, he's gonna instinctively get between you and that guy. That's his job.
If he sees me swinging,
Yeah, I mean, like if you're my girl,
why do I have to swing first?
hold
if
on.
he's there?
No, what I'm well, let's say I didn't see it, right? Let's say for some reason, or let's say I was getting a drink or something,
Mhm.
and I come in and I see you hitting a guy. Fuck the drink, I'm getting between y'all. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You hit him, but now he's got to deal with me.
Yeah.
Or if I take a hit, if he swings, I'm the one getting hit. You know what I mean? That's my job.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't think it's a smart position for women to put themselves in.
So we don't go out.
I mean, go out with your boyfriend. You know what I mean,
Okay.
or do it
I don't
responsibly.
agree with you.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
the
hold
same
on.
way-
Oh, before we get to,
I'm
before we get to
sorry.
this, I'm so sorry. What
Okay.
about you? What's one thing that your ex never found out about you, and then we can come back to this.
forgot about
Oh my god, I forgot about
Yeah,
this.
yeah. So one thing your ex never found out about you, or
So
or
I
any
can
ex.
say about my ex like a long time ago
Uh-huh.
better. Okay, so my ex a long time ago or before, I went to London for 2 months and that he didn't know like I was dating somebody else.
Oh gosh.
Wait, hold on.
Assume-
Pause.
Yeah.
Hold on. You just said you didn't cheat.
No, but like we
As
was
soon
not
as
in
she
a
said
relationship.
no,
no.
as soon as she said I went to London, I was like, I already know, man.
Yeah.
No. We was-
Okay, do you understand why guys don't really trust these girl trips?
No.
Cancun, all this. Guys don't really look.
Yeah.
You see
Can
that
I
shit?
try
You
to
see
take
that
a
face?
girls trip.
Yeah, you see that?
Can
All right,
I finish?
Go ahead.
So before I leave São Paulo, where I'm from,
Okay.
I said to him like, I think you should broke, like no relationship. So I stopped with
So break
him.
up?
Yeah,
Okay.
break up. So I was free technically, but like we was talking all the time. But like I asked him like, I need a time. I'm going to London. I don't want to be like locked with anybody. So that's why I never cheating him. So why I cheated him if I was not with him 100%? So I was 2 months like my free time. And I found somebody over there. So I was dating somebody. And when I came back to São Paulo, so I came back to him. So,
That's fucked.
You know what's
That's
too
fucked.
much?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it's so fucked up. Like
Like,
you broke up with
logically.
him to go fuck another guy and then
I
come
didn't
back to him.
fuck. No, wait, I didn't fuck. I just kissed. So in this time, I was like not the like.
Okay, that makes it a little better.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
don't
just
know.
kissed.
it makes
Yeah.
it a
You're
little
not flying
better,
up-
but it's
He
still
never
dicey.
found out.
You're
like,
not gonna
bro.
fly from Brazil to London for just a kiss.
No. Wait, I went there to do my exchange to learn English.
Okay.
And that I was having fun. That's why I said to him, "Hey, let's give it time because I don't know what's gonna happen." Oh, I didn't say that. Like
So you didn't
my
really fuck with
mind
him.
was like, I want to have fun, so why am I gonna be in a relationship? So I broke up with him.
Mhm.
So I went there and I had so much fun. But like he was like texting me all the time, calling me. And by the way, he went to London and he proposed me to marry him over there in London.
Oh my god.
No, yo, you fuck, yo, nah, that's fucked
Can't
up.
make this shit up.
This is getting clipped.
You
This
can't
is
make
getting
this shit up.
clipped. You can't make this shit out that ass.
But, like, of course, after this, like, okay, I accepted. After I accepted, I was like, oh, I cannot do anything because there I felt so bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
But I
foundation's broken.
Wait,
My
so
phone
you're
is
married right
different.
now?
Huh?
You're married?
No, she's
No,
not.
I was married before. I'm
Okay.
not anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, cool. And you were saying that you don't agree with me as far as like women putting
The
themselves in
girls
certain
trip and the stuff,
positions. Yeah.
I think like the same way guys need like a guy's time, women also need, and they can go out, but they need to be very sure they can how can I say this? Like they can take care of themselves.
Mhm.
For example, me, I have spanked like raped a guy many times, like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, but that's not smart.
no, for me it's smart. Like
Yeah?
whatever, I take care of
Okay.
myself.
Okay.
And listen, I was
How much do you weigh?
Huh?
How much do you weigh?
Now 120.
Okay,
Mm,
120.
pounds.
If a guy that's 180 or 200 pounds, which is
That's different. That, but,
but just in general, like are you gonna be able? It doesn't matter though. But the time security gets to you, he's already hit you a few times, right? I'm just saying. You're putting your listen.
You always find a way
You
to do
no.
something,
You can't
honestly.
slap men and think that you're gonna get away with it forever. There's gonna be a few guys. I don't know if you agree with me.
No, I agree with you. I agree. I do agree because, well, I first agreed when you said like you slapped for your girl, which I understand that.
I
Trust
get
me,
that.
I love that, but it's like my first thought was like, okay, what if he slaps you back? You're gonna be so in shock, first of
Yeah.
all, that you're not gonna run to your
But
other
I
girls.
always had this. Like before, one time I hit a guy. So first, my friend was dancing in
Bro,
my
you're-
front. I'm sorry.
You're wild.
Maybe
Yeah,
she knows
you
jujitsu.
are.
though.
You're
She's
wild.
Brazilian.
So
Wait,
my friend was dancing and
what's
he
hit?
was
You
so
slapped him?
stupid. No,
Or
let me
punch?
come to my friend was dancing. He was so stupid and he slapped her ass. I was like, I slapped on his face. So I turned on and he slapped in his face. And then after I did that, the security guy came and helped us. So I always have a security in somewhere. Like, of course, I will not do the same thing in a street and where I don't have anybody
Mhm.
to help me back, you know.
Okay,
So
I understand. I still just don't think it's a smart idea. And listen, man, guys.
I'm agreed to.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this to all the guys that are watching, and even the ladies. It's 42 of you guys watching it here. I don't think it's a smart idea to let your women go out to the club, even if she's with her friends. Her friends are gonna
Facts.
help her. And I don't. The last thing I want is for my woman to come home and be like, hey baby, don't get mad. You know how they start that? Don't get mad, but
That's how you know you're gonna get
yeah, don't get mad, but like I was at the club and nothing happened, right? But like he felt on my ass. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to hear that shit, man. So that's just me personally, though.
But that why am I gonna tell this for you? I was
Okay, here's the thing. You said oh, see, yo, you're toxic. Yes, you are.
You're toxic. You are.
Why am I
You
gonna
said you
tell
broke
this
up
for
with a
you to
guy
make
to
it-
go have fun.
No, wait. That was like 10 years ago. Okay,
that's
guys.
toxic.
So I'm
She
very
was young.
toxic
Right now.
10 years ago.
So your past doesn't matter.
Huh?
Your past doesn't matter.
No, not right now. Like I'm a different
So
woman.
you could just
She's
snipe your
a
past
brand
away.
new woman. She's a brand new woman now,
She's
guys.
grown.
We
Born
get a
again.
lot of
I don't
clips
give
right
a
now.
fuck,
man.
Keisha.
All right, cool. Let's get to some of these super chats, man. Let's get to some of these chats, my man. Go ahead.
Caveman had a super chat up here.
Cool.
He just made a statement. Women in general need to stop thinking that their men are going to leave them. Ladies, if you're doing your job as a wife, he's not going to leave you.
Good point, man. What do you ladies think about that? What do you think about that?
I agree.
Yeah?
I agree. To be
Yeah.
honest, guys want the basic things. They want, if we expect, and I say we, even though I date women, but if guys expect for women to be like the nurturing one, like we expect them to provide and do all of this thing that we assume that they do, then when they come home, they literally, yeah, they might want a meal. They might want to be provided.
Mhm.
They just want to relax. They
Yeah.
literally want to relax. And to be honest, like, yeah, I mean, guys are going to go through their phases, but not every guy is like that. Because I feel like we've gotten to an age where all women are like, guys ain't shit. They're going to do this, going to
Yes.
do that. I was like, yeah, maybe you deserve that if you think that, because you're literally like attracting that. But most guys, especially my best friend, he's over there. I see everything he goes through.
Yeah.
He provides. When he comes home, he just wants his girl to not question him, this, that, and you know, I think that's what the problem is. And when you don't respect a man, they're gonna seek somebody else because somebody else will respect them.
Yeah, that's it. That deserves a
Sensation.
That one's even better.
yeah. No, shout out to you. And I'll say this: who raised you?
My mom and my dad.
Your mom and your
Yeah,
dad? Okay, because if more women had that mentality, life would be so much easier. What about you? What do you think about that? Go ahead and read it again. I want.
Women in general need to stop thinking that their men are going to leave them. Ladies, if you're doing your job as a wife, he's not going to leave you.
Honestly, I agree too, because they expect something out of us. Just like she said, we expect something out of them too.
Mhm.
So if they're providing or doing whatever we feel that we deserve, right? Like we're gonna stay, so we should do the same exact thing that they want or they deserve. It works out. Nobody leaves. Everyone's happy.
Yeah. What about you? What do you think about that?
I agree with it. Like me personally, I like doing that stuff. You know what I mean? I want to do that for my man. If he's coming home, providing, he's working, like I want to do that. But I know like nowadays it's a little different. It's like, you know, everything got to be equal. Men got to do dishes, men got to clean this, that. But like, I like doing that stuff. Like, why not?
I
If
ain't
he's
cool cleaning
providing,
no fucking
It doesn't
dishes.
have to be like that though.
It doesn't have
I feel
to
like
be,
that's like
yeah.
modern day feminism. Like it doesn't have to be like that. Like we have our biological roles, they have their biological roles.
Right.
We assumed. That's why, like I was telling you the other day in the comments, I don't agree when girls are like, when the first thing they do to describe themselves is I'm an independent woman.
Yeah.
But
Turn off.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because the thing is, there's no such thing, right? And I saw that one podcast with Fames where they're like, "Why don't you guys claim to be
Yeah,
an
I kept
independent?"
saying that.
Dumbest thing I've heard, because we assume from you guys that you guys are going to be independent and you guys are going to provide no matter what.
Exactly.
Yes.
And when you guys don't do that, guess what? They're the first ones to be like, "You guys ain't shit."
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
We actually have a video on that topic right there. Just imagine if I went around meeting women and said, "I'm an independent man."
I would look
Who
at you
the
like
fuck
some
cares?
soft-ass pussy, bro.
Right? Listen, you should date me because I'm an independent man. I'm supposed to be an independent man. Who
Yeah.
cares, right? What do you think about that?
I agree with her 100%. I think like need to be a partnership, always a relationship. But that doesn't mean if the woman is very good woman, doesn't mean that he will not cheat on her, because that depends of his how can I say personality? It's not personality. It's like guys, I forgot how to say this, but like that doesn't mean that he'll not cheat. There is good guys and there is bad guys that he can provide you everything, but still you do the good thing, like you're beautiful, you take care of the house and anything, but still he go out and look for other girls because that's him. But I agree 100% that a woman where she do her job very well, that's gonna keep him with her like
Mhm.
for a long time. Doesn't matter if he's cheating on her or not, just gonna keep with her because he don't want to lose this. So guys like the comfortable zone too.
Yeah, I'll say this. Men know that there's very few good women out
Yes.
here.
Mm-hmm.
We know that. We're not dumb.
100%. Yeah.
We're not naive. We're not oblivious. We understand that there's very few good women out here.
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest problem that women have is that when a guy wants to step out, that's the biggest problem in my opinion. When women start to believe that they're not enough because a guy wants to step out. And I think women should kind of be open to that. I mean, it doesn't work for everyone. I get it. And not every guy wants that. But I think typically that's the biggest reason why people end up getting divorces and separating, and you have broken homes. The kids end up getting, to one parent. But yeah, let me ask you a question. So how old are you?
30.
30, right?
30, yeah.
Okay. If you're in a relationship with a guy and he's taking care of you and he's letting you work, you have your business, and he wants to step out, have sex with another woman, is that a deal breaker for you?
You know what I'm gonna say? Like, I'm okay if you do that together. I'm not okay if you do that alone.
Wow.
Mhm.
So that's,
I didn't expect that from you.
Yes, like I'll never, like, for me, I'm okay. I'm very open mind.
Really?
But like, not for like you cheating me with other, because I don't know if it there outside he gonna use condom, he gonna protect himself.
Okay.
So that after you're gonna have sex together, and of course you're not to use condom for have sex because we have a relationship.
Mhm.
So if you want to have other girls, so let's have together then.
Damn.
You know?
Okay. Shout out to
So,
her.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think about that?
Like if a man cheats, if that's a deal
No.
breaker.
How's it cheating?
Well,
if
yeah,
you-
how's it
Oh.
cheating if he tells you like, this is what I'm doing? If he's
I
honest
don't
with you,
know.
it's
Look,
not
you
cheating.
said at the beginning of the show that you're a very honest person,
Yeah,
right?
I
exactly.
am, but to go out and like hook up with somebody else, I don't know about all that. I feel like that's like, why go out of that? You know what I mean? You're in a
Do
relationship.
you think you
have
can
that
satisfy a
trust.
man completely for the rest of his life?
I hope so. Like,
Yeah, why
yeah, if
not?
you're married to me, nah. If you're married to me and I'm like not providing, but like taking care of you, and I'm like taking care of the household and everything, like why go out of that? What are you looking for?
Yeah, I mean, you can-
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Like, here's the problem: is that like you can do all the wifey stuff and still be a great woman, and a guy's still gonna want something else.
It's biological.
It's biological, and
biological.
it's not. There's nothing wrong with you. This is what I said at the beginning. It's like there's nothing wrong with you. It's not that you're not enough. It's just what guys want, right? As you're telling me that's a deal breaker for you.
Yeah, for
Okay.
me, yeah. But
Okay.
if the roles were flipped, what if I was like
We're-
the
we're-
women wanted
we're
to
not
do
the
that,
same.
you
We're
know?
not the same. We're not gonna do that.
Nah,
Men and women
Come
aren't the
on.
same.
Yeah, let's
Men
not
and
play
women
that
aren't the
game.
same, and you know that.
Yeah.
You know that. You know that men and women. There's gender roles for a reason. Do you believe in gender roles?
Yeah, I do,
Okay.
but like I don't know. Maybe I'm just different. I don't think.
No,
that's
men and women
cool,
are
yeah.
different.
What's
Right.
good for the goose isn't good for the gander.
Yeah, that's a fact. Okay, cool. What about you? What do you think about that?
It's just not acceptable.
It's not acceptable for
At
you.
all.
Deal breaker.
It is 100%. Like, why you
Okay.
have to like do all of that when I feel like if we
You feel like
if sorry if we're married, obviously we came to the agreement that we love each other, that we feel like we can provide everything that
A
we
guy
need.
can still love you and still have sex with another woman. It doesn't mean he doesn't love you.
That I completely agree with.
Yeah,
Like,
It should-
unfortunately, I can see that, but like if that were to happen, like it's still a deal breaker.
So if you can see that, then why is it a big
it's
problem?
like you know the logic, but you don't entertain it.
But I exactly, I don't want that. That's not part
Okay,
of a healthy relationship.
So you're willing to settle and not be happy in
What
the
do you
future?
mean?
Because if let's say now you can't get this certain stature of men, because
A
what
loyal
type of
man?
what type of guy do you want financially, height wise?
Yeah, if you get
I could keep start going down the
I
line.
was like, geez, like
You probably want a 6 foot guy, makes a minimum of 80K, 100 to 100K, right? So that's only what 2% of guys, 3% of guys.
Women have a small pool to choose from.
because those guys are gonna fuck all the girls.
Yeah, these are facts.
I'm
I'll
keeping
get-
it- I'm
You are
keeping it
very
real.
nice.
I'll-
Poor
I'll-
girl.
I'll
She's
go ahead
like
and get your-
23 years, like she's dreaming like I
No, no,
want the
I-
perfect engagement in my life, like a guy that's
Bruno.
gonna love
But
me
that's not
forever.
That's not realistic either. I don't look for perfect. I don't think perfect exists. But if
Okay.
you can provide honesty, loyalty, and respect and effort,
Okay.
yeah, that's all I
50K?
need.
The loyalty
Yeah, like,
after
come
a
on.
time, they is not like.
Are
this
hold on?
true. I'm
Are you
sorry.
dating a guy that makes 50K?
I'm not dating nobody.
Oh no, I'm
Would
saying,
you date a
would you
guy?
date a guy that's making 50K
I mean,
in Miami? You know, 50K in Miami is
Yeah,
like
don't
it's-
play yourself.
is
Taxes,
it
that's 43.
realistic? Is it ideal and realistic? No, but like if that's the person that I'm attracted to, and I feel like they
You
can,
wouldn't be attracted to him because he makes that much money.
Huh?
there.
You wouldn't be attracted to him because he makes that much money.
Correct.
There's a reason why there's a saying that women say this all the time. Women come on a podcast and say the same thing every single time, that the most attractive guys are broke. Am I wrong? Would you agree with that? That the most attractive men out here are broke.
Girls
Oh
from
my
Miami.
God.
No.
Women say that, yes. That's what they say, yes.
Like,
Look, because
there's a bit of
no,
context
hold
to
on,
it,
hold on.
yeah.
Yeah, there's more. What I'm saying is the most beautiful women in Miami that are dating these guys, those guys aren't the most attractive guys. They just have the most money. They have the most status.
That
True,
I agree
true or
with.
false?
that I've seen.
Yeah.
That I can agree with.
And this is
Miami,
in general,
yeah.
yes, but no, overall in general, like a guy who's a multimillionaire can be fat, and if he has a status, you'll see models with him. Yes or no?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
That is
Yes,
true.
yes,
That is
yes,
true.
for sure.
Okay.
Classism. Is
Yeah,
like,
you
that's
explained
the
it
thing.
wrong.
Yes.
Someone
At
with
first.
like, or when they have a specific, they're in a specific class, which usually comes with a specific tax bracket.
Yeah, status.
It really doesn't matter. I mean, I feel like it doesn't matter. Most girls are going to be attracted to that because it's more than just a physical. They're attracted to what can potentially be, what future can they have,
What they can offer.
what new experiences they
Yeah.
can have. And I do agree. I feel like when you said you want loyalty, well, if he tells you he's going to cheat, but he tells you that I love you and I take care of you and stuff like that, that wouldn't be enough for you still.
I just don't feel like there's a need. If I'm with you, I don't feel like there needs to be with everybody else.
And the only reason that I feel like a lot of women feel like that, because when we cheat, there's gonna be more emotion behind it. A guy can literally probably go out, have sex with somebody and not feel anything, and literally be like, I love you, look you in the eye, and mean that from the bottom of his heart. Girls, like, if we cheat, usually we're mad, we resent,
Yeah.
we found somebody
It's
else,
revenge
or
sex.
it's
Yeah.
it's something that's,
It's something
that's more
fueled
emotional
emotionally.
instead of
Yeah.
logical.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just like, I can understand that. Now I also understand if you were to get cheated on, it doesn't matter, it's gonna suck.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna suck. But then that's when you have to see what it is that you want in your life. And at the same time, you guys can find somebody that I feel like makes 50K, makes you happy, has other things that are quality. Maybe you guys can build together. But at the same time, if that guy had you paying or going half on things a lot of times, or being like, damn, babe, I can't get this, can you guys get this one? Do you guys feel like you guys get tired of that? Because I feel like after a while, you guys will be like,
oh yeah.
damn, bro, I don't get paid for 2
Yeah.
weeks from now.
Yeah,
I'm
good
going
point.
half
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And then that attractive guy that's broke is going to start becoming less attractive.
Yes.
As opposed to this guy, he's a 5. But guess what? Next week I'm going to Dubai. And then
Yup,
after
yup,
that,
yup.
I'm going to the
All of a sudden
Maldives.
he's a 10.
What? The finest.
Yep.
The finest. They're
And-
like, yo, he's fine.
Yeah.
And the family's
Yeah, yeah.
like, what are you looking
Yep.
at?
Yep.
He's fine.
Hey, the private jets are nice,
The
right?
nicest thing I've ever seen. I have leg room.
Yeah.
Okay, I can sneeze and
I
not
can
hit the
have it
person. I
going.
have
Yep,
leg room.
yep, yep. And you ladies are laughing, but you guys know that she's telling the truth.
Yeah, she's everything she's
Yeah,
saying is
yeah,
very
like, maybe
articulate
she
and it's
right.
different.
Maybe
Maybe
she's
she's
right.
right.
Like, I'm not arguing. Like, I'm
there's
laughing 'cause
there's
I'm like,
women
"Duh."
there's women that come in here and literally say that the guys that have the best sex are like broke guys. There's a reason why they say that.
You gotta compensate.
Yeah, but I mean, look, I don't know, but I'm saying like that's what women are coming on here and saying, right? And I'll ask you this: are you a virgin?
No.
No. Okay. So the first guy that you were ever with, like, why weren't you enough for him? If you believe that you can be enough for a guy, why weren't you enough for him?
Well, my first boyfriend, I was also like 15.
Okay.
I
How
met-
many boyfriends have you had?
Oh damn.
That's not
No, I think
Do we have to?
No, I want like how many
Two.
boyfriends have you had?
like two like serious boyfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, so why weren't you enough for the second guy?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That-
No, just answer
Truthfully,
honestly.
I in the beginning, like I learned in the moment of being, it was a toxic relationship. So in that moment, I thought I wasn't enough because he was always seeking elsewhere, no matter what I did.
Why do you think he was seeking
But-
elsewhere? I'm trying to prove a point here.
Because like mentally, he's just like not there. But that's like a whole other thing, and I'm not gonna get into that. After that, I realized it wasn't me, and you kind of grow to understand that you are not going to be enough for everyone, and that's okay. But eventually, you are going to find the person that is enough for you, and you're going to be enough for them.
Okay. So here's the problem though. While you're looking for the guy that you're gonna be enough for, you're going through all these people. And it's gonna be hard for a guy. I'm in general, right?
No,
Not
yeah.
talking to you directly.
Yeah.
But in general, when women are accumulating bodies and they're sleeping with all these guys, and you're giving all these guys chances, by the time you get to the right one, that guy's he's got to take the fact that you slept with, like last night we had a girl that slept with 27 guys. You know what I mean? Like
That was wild.
I gotta be okay with the
Yeah.
fact that you slept with
That
27
was
guys.
wild.
Like maybe I am the right one for you, but now I gotta deal with your past, and your
Yeah.
past matters to me. My future matters to you, right? That's just how we're different in that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
have to understand, even if you find this 40, 50K guy, right? You're only going to date him if he has potential or ambition, right? So then once he starts making 100K, what do you think he's going to do? Start fucking all these other girls.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it's the same rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So would you guys be okay with it? Like, let's say your wife.
Don't do
No.
that.
Fuck.
Don't do that, bro. Like,
Hell
it,
the
like,
fuck.
what-
That's
what-
what I said too.
It is a
It's not
double
the same.
standard.
But
that
it's
is
not-
that
how is
that is the
fair?
that is
How's
the
it fair? Because you're getting fucked and I'm doing the fucking. It's not the same.
when hold on, guys,
Go
listen.
to this guy.
Hold on, guys.
I'm
when-
keeping it real.
When
So
men
am
and, hold on. When men and women have sex, if me and you would have sex, I'm taking from you. You're not taking from me. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. That should be enough right there. Why would I want to give you to another man? Why would I want to do that?
Why do you want to be with someone that just takes from everybody?
What do you
That's
mean?
like
What?
you take it. You said girls.
If a girl if we're
guy
having a
takes,
threesome,
right?
a girl's coming to us, she's giving to us.
Okay.
If you want to have a threesome with me and another guy, that's a red
train,
flag.
bro.
Yeah,
It's not a
like
threesome,
that-
that's a train.
we're not the same.
We're the
right?
Anwar.
We're not the same. Do me a favor. I don't want to lose track of the chat, man. Let's read some of these chats.
All right,
Shout out to the chat, man.
We
We'll
got
see
a
ya.
question from David from the earlier show.
Go ahead.
Ladies, define what a throat goat is.
Lord have mercy.
Do you guys know what that is? Bruno, do you know what a throat goat is?
No, what's that?
Okay, just think about the words throat,
Throw, yes. Go.
goat. You know what a goat is?
Okay, you put like the
Like greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Come
Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
No,
Like,
guys, she's from Brazil. She
so you're
doesn't.
saying no.
Like
Can
the
you-
greatest of all time. Like you know how like you have like a really good soccer player and you're like that guy's the GOAT because he's the greatest of all time.
Uh-huh.
So if a girl is saying that they're the greatest of all time when it comes to their throat, what do you like? He's saying, what do you feel like that means?
Yeah. What do you think that means?
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I
What
didn't
do you
want
think that
to.
means?
Throat goat.
Yeah.
Isn't that like somebody that can just get like good head?
You guys know what that
right?
means.
Yeah. What do you think that means?
You guys know what that means.
Yeah.
What she said?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, your Meshi asked, question to the ladies, if you had a daughter, would you raise her to prioritize finding a husband young, or is college degree more important?
Of course,
Good
college
question.
degree.
Wrong.
Sorry.
All right. What about you?
College degree, bro.
Yeah. You're wrong. Go ahead.
Degree is way
Degree.
more
Oh, you're
important.
wrong.
I mean, I feel like you could do both because my sister found her
You could do
husband,
both.
got married before
Yeah.
she got
You
a
can.
college degree.
Mhm.
So you can do both.
Which one? If you had to choose one, which one would you choose?
I
Come
would-
on, you've been on a
if I
winning
had-
streak.
well,
Don't
no, if I
lose.
had to pick, but I still have to be honest. If
Uh-huh.
I had to pick, I would pick a relationship because to a certain extent, I believe that college doesn't teach you the things that you need to know in life. Because I've
Okay.
I had a scholarship. I played softball. I did criminal justice. I've never wanted to become a cop. Then I went to AI. I did cinematography. I did that for a little bit. And I feel like you can experience life. So I would say what's more meaningful? For sure, a marriage.
Yeah. What is a degree to you guys? Like, what? It's just a piece of paper. A lot of people go to college.
It's
They
debt.
get into debt, right?
Yeah.
Like $45,000-$50,000 in debt. You come out. The field that you graduated in probably starts you out at 40K, 50K a year. Like
Yeah.
you're
Maybe.
paying that for the rest of your life, right? And then you got to get into more debt because you got to get a house, you got to get a car. You know, like it's they literally train us to be in debt our whole life.
Yeah, I
People
agree
die
you,
with that.
this part, that.
Yeah,
But
I've
don't
literally
get me
had a-
wrong. I'm
You know
not
what?
saying school's not important. What I'm saying is don't prioritize that over finding a good,
Yeah.
partner.
Yeah.
You know what? I agree with you guys because honestly, myself, since the beginning, I always focus just like work, and study. And then now I was like, for me to find a man right now, it's really very hard because,
You price
There-
yourself out.
oh my
Yeah.
God, yeah, like now nobody like, need to be very, very good to be enough for me. And that's
Okay.
not good.
Yeah.
If I start,
I
a
find that really
relationship-
hard to believe though, because you're a lingerie model.
Uh,
You're a lingerie model, right?
yes, and what's,
So
what's
you
the problem then?
like shouldn't guys be like lining up to talk to you? I'm
Yeah,
pretty
there
sure
is
you.
a lot of it, but like I don't want to. So what I want somebody is exactly who I don't want. who
Okay,
don't
so
want me.
tell me what type of guy you're looking for. What type of guy would you give a
Ah,
chance to?
So as you guys said, they need to be a provider for sure.
Okay,
you know,
so someone that
needs
has
somebody-
money. Translation,
no,
you gotta
no,
have
no.
money.
No, it's not just that. No, need to be a business person. Need to be smart. Need to treat me very well.
Mhm.
Need to be very gentleman. Need to have like the same taste like me. You know, like most the same taste. At least like 80% of the same taste, because otherwise they'll not work.
Mhm.
And honestly, I need to feel the chemistry, like, if something is different. Then
Okay.
when you look to the person that you say, hey, this is the right person, you feel it.
Okay.
So there is no like, oh, it need to be this type of shape and everything. But of course, I don't like old and I don't like very fat. I'm
You don't
sorry,
like
guys.
old?
No.
Really? Okay, that's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah.
Guys, if you fit those requirements, make sure you hit up her Instagram, okay?
It's in the bio.
I have a question for you. You say you don't like old, right?
No.
Do you think men like old women?
Most of them, no.
Okay, would you,
Unless 100% or like 90% don't.
would you agree that your beauty is your currency?
Caressing?
Your
What do you-
currency, like that's your value?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So would you agree that the older women get, the less attractive they get? Yes or no?
I'm so sorry, but yeah, I agree.
You
I
agree?
think so because for guys, because you can see most of the guys where they get old, probably they divorce and there they get a young girl. Most of them.
Why do you think they get young girls? Or not girls is a bad word. Why do you think they get young
Like,
women?
Yeah, young girls
like
sounds
they
terrible.
get the young women because like they want something like their life adventure.
Yeah,
There
it
you
gives
go.
them life
Yeah.
again.
You know what you will talk about like be wife and I said like it doesn't mean like it doesn't matter like he'll never like leave you as a
Mhm.
wife,
Mhm.
but he gonna cheat you.
Okay.
That's why, because after time, imagining like you'll be married for 40 years or like or more, and that the man he still have testosterone a lot.
Hey, there you
And
go.
the woman does it. If the woman like a wife and there she don't take care, she doesn't take care of her like
Hormones, yeah.
Mhm.
so she'll not feel the same thing. She's not sexually anymore. She get like of course she get older more fast than men because man has a lot of testosterone and that if you go work out, his body is getting better,
Yeah,
much
there you
better
go.
easily than a woman. And the woman after like the como que fala I'm sorry how to say that menopause.
Yeah.
Menopause.
Menopause, yeah.
Yeah, where after she got the menopause, so she don't have the production of estrogen.
Mhm.
So that's one of the hormone that help us, progesterone and estrogen. That's the hormone that help us to be beautiful, to
Mhm.
have this like woman feeling.
Yeah.
So that you need to take a cocktail, and then you need to take care of yourself for many like reasons. So women after they get older is totally different than men because men don't have the same issues that us as women have.
Yeah.
And also in our, I'm sorry for the word, I don't know if
Yeah,
I
go
know
ahead,
the
go
one.
ahead.
Our vagina is the same thing.
Okay.
So the lubrication that we have as younger, as tiny as you have as younger, so that will not be the same thing when we get old. Of
Really?
course, when you got old,
So you're telling me the older women get, the drier it gets down there?
Yes, true.
Yes.
Fuck.
They lose their hormones.
Yeah.
After
yeah, but like that's
menopause, they
why
lose
she
that.
needs to take the cocktail. So of course, most of the guys.
Wait. So
no.
like
Cocktail.
It's like a
drinks?
cocktail of pills or
It's
something.
pills,
Yeah.
a lot of vitamins like
Yeah,
progesterone, and they need to drink progesterone. So women after 30, like now I'm 30, I'm taking progesterone already.
Uh-huh.
So you
Yo,
already
you're trying to
need
stay active, huh? Okay. All right.
I'm not.
Okay, so now that you're 30, wouldn't you say that like it's more important now to get like into a relationship and get someone that's like gonna love you than to maybe wait till you're 35, 40? I mean, because at that point you just said, based off everything that you just said, you're getting drier,
Yeah,
you're getting
in my
uglier.
case,
I mean, yeah, that sounds bad, right? But I'm saying like,
I'm not getting there.
no, but I'm
It's
saying like
not
in general, when I'm
cocktail.
talking about you in general, women get, older, they look less attractive. Like, wouldn't it make sense to start trying to getting into a relationship with someone that actually loves you?
So now because I'm
Because
10
when
years
no, but I'm saying
No,
like,
think about it.
no,
You're
we're
30.
speaking in
Calling me
general.
old,
Like,
guys,
no,
like,
when no,
literally.
women that wait till they're 40, it doesn't make sense. Like, nobody wants a 40-year-old.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then most guys want kids.
Kids will.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Most guys want kids when they are younger, but after they get old, they already have kids, so they don't want kids anymore.
Most guys want kids, period. Before they die, they want to leave some
Yeah.
type of legacy behind.
But if they already have like 3 kids, they don't want anymore. And some they have just 1 kid and they don't want anymore because kids nowadays is very hard. It's not easy to take care.
I
So-
haven't found one guy that has said to me, I don't want kids. I think everybody wants to
Yeah.
leave something behind.
No,
Some type
she's
of-
saying something different. She's saying like guys with kids already.
Oh,
Oh
so
yeah.
that's what I'm
I
saying,
can
like,
understand that. Yeah.
Like old
Like
guys
what-
don't want to raise.
But what
a
about
baby.
you? Don't you want your own kids?
Of course I want my own kid, but I don't want like a 3 kids, for example. Just one is enough for me. So you're saying I'm old? I'm gonna
Oh
kill
God,
you,
listen,
know?
I said one thing. I'm speaking in general, and she's like, "You said I'm old." No, I'm
Hey,
speaking in general,
I
right?
still can
Yeah.
find a man. I still
Of
can marry
course,
and
of
have a
course.
kid.
What I'm
you
saying
know?
is, it's better to find it when you're younger than when you're older,
Of course.
right?
That's what I'm saying. I agree with you guys right now. Because if I did that in the past, and honestly, when you have kid as a woman, when you have kid when you're youngest, your body gets better much quickly.
Yeah, it's not
Like
bad.
if you are
Yeah.
pregnant with 18 years old and then you have kids, it's like the
Okay.
other day after you have the baby, the other day you are new.
Okay.
So now me with 30 years old, if I'm gonna have a baby, so I need to do a surgery after. You know?
Surgery, okay.
Make
Okay,
over.
so let's do something real quick, ladies. I want
Uh-huh.
all you ladies, you guys are gonna rate Basil, myself, and Anwar. Okay, I want you guys to give us your honest rating. Don't based off appearance only, because we haven't really got to know each other yet.
Yep.
Based off appearance, I want you guys to rate Basil, myself, and then Anwar. Okay, so we'll start off with
And be completely honest.
yeah, be
Like,
honest, be
if
honest.
if I'm a 2, give me
yeah,
a 2.
yeah. If he's a
Like,
2, we know he's a 2. So just be honest.
shit.
All right, Bruno, we'll start off with you. I want you to give him a rate from 1 to 10, and then rate me, and then rate Anwar. Okay?
Rated like a point.
Yeah, like what is he? What do you think he is from 1 to 10, based off attractiveness?
You're saying attractiveness.
Yes, attractiveness.
just
Oh my
attractive.
God, that's so bad.
No, 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 go ahead. Yeah, don't
We
hold
like
back.
honesty here.
Yeah, we like honesty. Go ahead.
Okay, so you were really very nice, but
No,
not
no, no,
my
no, 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 no,
style.
no, 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 no. No, we're not gonna do that. Listen,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
listen.
It's hard for girls.
You're
to
off,
do that.
off,
Yeah,
off
what-
of face value.
but-
Just like what I
but-
look like.
what-
Look,
and
look,
this-
look, look.
But this proves the point. Men are a little bit more honest than women. Like we can tell you guys straight up, and we're like, there's nothing like we're not in our feelings about it.
Oh my gosh.
We're literally sitting here telling us, yo, tell us the truth. We don't care.
Yeah.
And you guys are like, but you're very nice though. Okay.
Yeah.
You're very nice. So listen, okay. Just be honest. Give him from 1 to 10. What do you rate him?
It's so
God.
hard. Okay, 7.
Okay.
7.
All right, rate me.
7.
No. You're rating us 7s,
Yeah.
all of us?
7 and 9. Okay.
7 and 9.
Ooh.
Oh wow. Okay, I got a 9. Shout out to me.
You made him blush.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm blushing. I'm blushing. All right, cool. Rate us in this order. So from him, me, and then Anwar.
I'd say 7,
So he's a 7.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
like an 8.
Okay, I'm an 8. All right. And then Anwar.
Um, 6.5.
6.5. Okay, cool. All right. Why do you doing Anwar like that?
That's
Y'all
why she gave
said
him
be
the half, though.
honest. Y'all
No,
said
no,
be
all right, no. I
honest.
appreciate the honesty because we're gonna rate y'all too. All right. All right. So go ahead and rate him, myself, and then Anwar.
7.5.
7.5. Okay, cool.
Halves.
You guys do understand that 5 is average, so 7.5 is pretty good.
Yeah, like
It's
shit.
good.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think women think that because you're not a 10, like, oh, you're bad. No. 5 is average. That means 7.5 is pretty good. 8 is pretty
Yeah.
good. So go ahead.
Like 6, 7.
6, 7. All right, cool.
6.
6. Okay, cool. And your turn.
I love uncomfortable conversations.
Okay.
So I would actually give you an 8. But
Okay.
I think it's aesthetically, it's the whole thing. I love your style. It's
Hey.
cardigan
Okay.
fit.
Yeah.
Cool.
There we go.
You do have a sleeve. I do love tattoos, but I am gonna give you 7.
Okay.
Not a half,
Appreciate it.
because I feel like the halves are copping out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, yo, let me give a half.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yo, my sleeve does wonders for me.
Yeah,
for
I
some
was about to
reason.
say.
Yo,
Bro, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
My sleeve does.
That shit added like 3 points.
Yeah,
though.
Oh,
every,
God.
bro, hey, chill out,
I
bro.
would give him a
So you're
7
saying-
as well.
okay, so
but
he's
I
a
will say this. Personally, I think generally speaking, women love tattoos.
Women
Yup.
love
They
tattoos.
might not have
Yup.
tattoos,
Yeah.
but
Yup.
if you have a tattoo,
Mhm.
if you were a 5, you might now be a 5.5 or a 6. So it's
Oh
a good
wow.
thing.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Word.
Maybe
Cool,
he has tattoo, but like you cannot see.
Yeah.
So
You have
it's
tattoos?
over
Yeah,
there.
I have a chest tattoo and
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
I
one
still
too.
stay firm on my answer.
Yeah.
But it,
Will, what did you rate me?
An
Would I give
8.
him like an 8? Yeah, I give
You
him
gave
an
me
8.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. All right, ladies. And we're doing this exercise for a reason, okay? All right,
Yeah,
so
let's start with Anwar.
No. You can start with the
yo,
top.
I'll
Anwar,
go, I'll go ahead.
Anwar,
Yeah,
do
Anwar,
it,
you did this
Anwar.
last time.
So
I went
Anwar,
last.
from Bruna on down, we're being honest here. Go ahead.
Let's see.
Hold on, do you want them to stand up and get 360s or no?
Yeah,
Not-
can-
you good?
You can.
Yeah, can you stand up real quick?
Really?
Yes, just stand up real quick. Remember, we're judging based off beauty, so you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, just
She
give
does
us-
a
have a leg
tattoo.
tape.
Oh,
She
okay.
does have a leg
Can you-
tape.
can you-
Can you move back a little bit so they can see? All right, give me a quick spin real quick. Cool. All right, cool. All right, sit down. All right, so we all saw that. All right, so Anwar, go ahead. What are you rating?
7.
7? Okay, cool. 7's good. Remember,
Yes.
5 is average. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So can
7.
you stand up real quick? You should be good. Just give us like a quick little spin. Yep. All right, there you go.
6.
6. Okay, cool. And what about you? Go ahead. These jackets really mess up.
I
Like,
know.
like you, like the jackets are really like messing up. All right, go ahead.
7.
7. Okay, cool. Can you get up real quick?
I will say I'm a lesbian.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I feel like
cheers.
standing up
Yeah, yeah.
and twirling
Yeah,
is
yeah.
not even a
Yeah,
part of
yeah,
my
yeah,
character.
yeah.
I mean, that's
It's
true.
not even a part of
All
my
right, go ahead,
character.
Anwar.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
5.
I'd give you a
5,
chair
okay.
twirl
All right.
because
No,
that's
you're
more
good.
real to me.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, cool.
That's
cool.
more real to me.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and rate 7, 7, 7, 5, and then your turn.
You gave them all 7.
Yeah, they're all
Fuck
7.
That's a cop out.
Yeah, that was
No,
such
no,
a
no,
cop out.
that's-
R.I.P. Kevin Samuels.
No,
Yeah, you can't use
R.I.P.
7.
Kevin Samuels.
So I'll give Bruna a 7.
yeah, how you gonna say I'm cobbing out and then give her exactly what I just gave
She
her?
was a real. She's a 7.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
4.5. Nah, I wouldn't cop out.
Bro,
4.
did she hurt you?
No,
What
no,
did
no,
you
no,
rate?
I'm not gonna cop
What
out.
did you rate
What
him?
I do? I
No,
give
no.
him a 7.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
well,
He's being
y'all
honest.
were copping
All
out.
right,
All right, all right.
I give you 4.
Can I judge
2.
girls though?
Can you what?
I wanna
Of
judge the
course, yeah,
girls.
yeah, you could do that.
We love
I'm
this.
sorry. What was it? What was it?
Let's hear this,
Hold on,
let's
hold on.
hear
Let's
this.
rate the girls.
I wanna
hear
Yeah.
this
one.
No,
Yeah,
you gotta give me my rating.
Hold on,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
rate 'em.
What was hers?
4.
Oh, okay.
4.
And
No, I
then-
give her a 5. I'll give her
Okay,
5.
and then
2.
okay, cool.
Amazing.
All right. So you can rate from Bruno on down. Go ahead.
Okay. So
This
you
is
want me-
actually
you want
very
me to start this
interesting.
way?
Yeah. So from her.
Why is
and
this
then-
interesting?
Well, because like we've had lesbians come on, but we've never had them rate the girls. So you're like officially the first. Like,
Amazing.
yeah.
I feel
I
like
rate both of you
I
guys.
feel like you can get some realistic shit.
yeah. No,
No,
I want to see like from your perspective. You know what I mean?
So I mean, I'm gonna give you guys a rating based off of obviously attractiveness, but because we are women,
Yes.
us what we see attractive is the whole package,
Mhm.
and just from talking. So, Bruna, I would give you a 9, and that's because I know that you're an entrepreneur. So I feel like, and you have a leg tattoo, so it enhances everything.
You have a
know what I
leg
mean?
tattoo?
She does have a leg
That
tattoo.
shit
Damn,
was
I didn't
fire.
see it.
out.
That shit was
My bad,
fire.
I didn't see that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would give you.
Why you pause
Just
like
like
that?
Let me think about it.
Because I have to be analytical, I want to give the correct answer.
Chat. Hold on, chat. If you guys agree with these ratings, please let us know in the chat, guys.
They agree with mine.
Let
Mine
us
was realistic.
let us know if you guys
Everyone
agree with
else was
these
capping,
ratings.
bruh.
Yeah,
Everyone was copping out.
it's 40 of you guys in here. Let us know if you guys agree with the ratings. And okay, so what were you gonna give her?
So I would give you a 6, and then I would give you a 7.
Okay.
And
cool.
I think ratings are good. It doesn't really matter what anybody says. To
Yeah,
be honest,
exactly.
like
Okay.
Honestly,
if they whatever they told you, do you guys care? No.
Yes, they
but
do.
I think
Yes, they do.
to a
Yes,
certain
they
extent, but I
do.
think it's powerful to be able to look at somebody and be like, "This is you."
I think you
because
have a type.
I do have a type.
Yeah, you have a type.
Well,
You're like tall, blonde, with
it's actually
leg
a lie.
tattoos.
It's actually
That's
a
a
lie.
lie?
I will tell you this. So I like
Is your girlfriend watching?
probably, and if she is, shout out to you, babe. We love you long time.
She's gonna be
Um,
mad after this show.
No, I really go for like that Miami look.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
curly hair, exotic, usually Caribbean.
Ooh.
Thick dives save lives.
Hey.
So
word.
okay.
yeah, and I'm tall, so,
So like thick or like fit thick? Because there's a
fit
difference.
thick.
Okay.
Because thick is not really thick.
Yeah.
Thick is
Okay.
just.
I like
Ding.
that. She's
Yeah.
keeping it
Can we
real,
say the
bro.
fat?
Yeah,
you can say
it's,
that.
it's a horrible word, but
Okay.
yeah. So I definitely do have a type. But
Cool. All right, ladies. So the reason why I asked that is because, and I know you just said the opposite of what I'm about to say, but women genuinely care more about like your appearance and how men judge you guys, because whether you guys like to believe it or not, the whole world judges you guys based off how you look.
Yeah.
But-
everybody.
Yeah, but not necessarily men, right? So like, of course, men can be like bums. You can't go out there like looking like you're homeless, but we don't get as much based off our appearance. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And chat, if you guys agree with that, please let us know. Let's get to some of these chats, man. Shout out to you guys.
Captain Caveman at a $5 super chat shows a comment.
Shout out to
He
him.
said, on average, by 29 years old, you've lost 90% of your eggs. By 30, you only have 12% left. That doesn't make sense
Put the chat on the
mathematically.
screen.
And by 40, you only have 3%. This is facts. I looked it up.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
I
All
agree.
right.
It's also higher risk for older women to get pregnant. So I mean, it's just better to have kids younger.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, especially with like our food nowadays. I feel like even there's a lot of things
Of
that makes
course.
it even more infertile.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
So it's just like that's why back then during the boomer age, man, they had kids
Mhm.
for days and even up to their 40s. But now it's not only is it harder, I feel like a lot of people they don't see family the same way. It's like
Here's the thing
like,
too. Why wouldn't you want to have kids younger? You don't want to be 43 chasing a 3-year-old around the house.
I agree with that. And you kind of want to have them young and have conversation. I feel like you
Yeah.
actually become more relatable to your
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
When
If
they're
you're-
younger, you're kind of still cool, the cool
Yeah.
parent. You know what I
I
mean?
If-
agree 100% with you guys. That's why I said like I go back in my word because honestly, I see my sister, for example, she had a baby with 18 years old and she married.
Mhm.
Now she's married and she have 2 babies, but she still look good. And she pray with the kids like
Yeah.
she gonna be like 40 and the kids gonna be like 20 or
Yeah.
23, so they can have fun.
Yeah, there you go.
And honestly, I looked to myself and was like, why I did not do that.
Yeah, but here's the
Because-
thing though. See exactly what you just said. Here's the thing. Women come on here and they're like, but I'm independent and I'm this and I'm that.
yeah,
And they
but-
sit here and they cling to that because they know in the back of their minds when they do have kids, they're gonna be like 60, their kids are gonna be 20, and there's gonna be no type of like you can't connect with your
yeah, but
child.
like in the time I was like just thinking I need to make money, I need to work. I did the man job
but
that
here's
they
the
make
thing.
money and work. And
But you're telling
yeah,
you're
that's not
but,
smart. Okay, young girls, if you should like find
but
somebody
before the
who
show you
can-
said that you were okay
I
with
know, but like now I'm in change because now I realize that.
Look,
So
man,
that's true, you know.
we're
So
sitting here
I-
changing lives one person at a time.
Open
No,
conversation
yeah.
to somebody who's open is very powerful.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of
Yes,
people aren't open
Yeah.
and a lot more women aren't open.
Yeah, a
because
lot of people
we're
don't
more-
listen to understand.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Chat. If you guys have anything that you want to talk to the ladies about, you want to ask the ladies any personal questions, make sure you put them on the chat. We do have a few videos that we want to check on. Anwar, can you pull the videos up real quick? I sent you 3. It's gonna be it's complicated ones.
Mhm.
So go ahead, bro. Shout out to the chat, man. We'll get to you guys in a second. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Join the Discord. Go ahead, bro.
Think that there are these issues. Like if you were more confident or if you just like put yourself out there more, I guarantee you it doesn't matter what the woman's standards are. That's what they're attracted to.
Yeah.
So if you woke up tomorrow and you were a guy and you wanted to get laid like most guys do, how would you do it?
I'd go to a bar, find a pretty girl sitting at the bar, sit down, and I'd ask them if I could buy them a drink. Literally, that's all you have to do. Make yourself there. Present yourself. Be confident.
I understand that, but if that was true, why would there be so many guys who complain about being stuck in the friend zone?
Because they're too busy trying to be the nice guy. They're not actually presenting themselves that they want this. They're looking like the friend, so we see them as a friend.
Okay, real quick.
Word.
She's wrong. I want to do something. Bruna, we're at a bar, right?
Mhm.
You're a guy. I'm a woman, right? Pick me up.
If I am
Pick
a
me up.
guy.
Yeah, pick me up. You want to sleep with me? Remember, you're a guy, right?
Uh-huh.
You're a man right now. You're not a woman. You're a man. I'm a woman. How would you pick me up? How would you take me home? How would you do that?
I honestly this thing like
No. Let's foreplay. Let's foreplay. All right. So
Okay.
so I'm just sitting here, right? I'm just a lady. I'm just waiting, right?
You should watch her and see what she's doing.
Okay.
and
So
what she's
so
looking
I'm
for.
just looking. Okay.
Yeah, like what she's doing, what she's looking for to
Mhm.
understand. Like for example, I used to go to a restaurant.
No.
and
Talk
read
to me.
books.
Talk to me. You're a guy. You're a guy.
Do you
Talk
want
to
I
me.
talk with
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
as
Talk
a
to me.
guy?
Yeah. Talk to me.
I don't know how to.
What would you do? How would
Sorry.
you approach me? How would you approach me?
Nah, I would like talk like how was your day
Okay.
or something like this.
Who are you?
know?
Who are
Huh?
you? Who are you?
It's so weird, guys.
Who are you? I'm a woman. Remember, I'm a woman.
Okay. And then I'm gonna present myself. So
Okay.
Hi, I'm Bruna. So
Okay.
I work over there.
So your name's
whatever.
Bruno. Your name's Bruno.
Oh, Bruno,
Okay.
yes, I work
Okay.
in this company or whatever. I'm here like just having my drink. Do you want I buy a drink for you and then you can?
Yeah,
we can
sure.
talk?
Yeah, you can buy me a
I
drink.
did buy a drink. And
Okay.
What you doing? No, I'm not asking what you're doing in the first. Like first, I'm gonna say, so do you like something? What do you like?
Yeah.
What you like to do? And
I
after
just buy me a
ask
drink
you
and
what
don't
you
talk
do.
to me. Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
That
Just-
you don't mind it.
No. I want you to buy me a drink because I'm pretty and you like me. So buy me a drink, but don't talk to me.
Okay, I buy. Then honestly, I'm gonna say like you cannot buy your drink by yourself. Like,
Really?
yeah,
Really?
of course.
So
This
so
is stupid.
okay.
Like you're
So do
being
you
gentlemen and they're gonna be
okay?
very stupid.
So do you think that it's easy for men to pick women up?
No, of course not.
No. Okay. I want you to try to pick me up.
That's
So you're
hard.
a man. I'm a woman. I'm just chilling at the bar, right? I'm
Yeah, that's
oh
so
okay,
awkward.
but here's the thing: women don't understand how hard it is for guys to pick women up,
Yeah.
I mean, I
right?
do.
No,
So
definitely.
you're
I
different though,
agree.
right? Let's be honest.
No,
Okay,
no,
so
no.
so I'm a woman,
Women are killers.
and you're gonna pick me up. Okay, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling at the bar. Okay, I'm just chilling.
That's so awkward.
All right, go ahead. It's
I-
awkward.
All right,
Every
right.
every single time a guy goes up to a woman, it's very awkward, and we still have to do it.
I believe it.
So,
I don't
go
doubt
ahead.
y'all.
So go ahead.
All right, I'd be like, "What's your name?"
Oh, hey, who are you?
My name's do I say my real name? Like,
Just a guy name.
You're Nathan.
You're Nathan?
My name's
Okay.
Nathan.
All right, what do you want, Nathan?
What are you doing here?
I'm just chilling, waiting for my girl.
Yo, you're with your girl.
No, I'm waiting for my girl. Yeah.
What are you gonna do after?
We'll probably get some drinks and see what yacht we can end up at.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm trying to like, wait, what we trying to do? Like, I'm trying to like take you back home.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're trying to sleep with
Damn,
me.
that's hard.
Yeah.
You trying to get on a yacht?
Yeah, I like yachts.
You like
Do
yachts?
you have a yacht?
I don't have a yacht.
You don't? Okay.
Okay, no, I don't want to.
Yeah,
talk
that's
to you
already a no.
anymore.
Okay,
That's already a
alright.
no.
So-
That's a red flag. I don't want nobody that's
What type of car you drive?
I drive a Lambo.
A Lambo? Okay. All right. Is it rented?
Prius.
Bought.
Bought? Okay, cool. So what do you do for a living?
I do crypto.
Crypto? Okay, cool. How much money you got?
Why do you want to know?
I just want to know. I don't
Why?
talk to broke guys.
You don't talk to broke guys?
No, I don't.
That's a red flag.
I have
But-
standards. I have standards.
But low key, you a gold digger. Like,
But here's the thing. This is most girls. This is most girls.
Oh, like this? That's
This
so
is
nice.
most
Yeah,
girls.
okay.
This is
Oh,
most
that's
girls.
like it.
Okay. It's most
Yeah.
girls, and even the girls that don't ask questions like that, they're thinking it. Because here's the thing: you guys want to make sure that you're not talking to just any guy, right? And if you guys do talk to just any guy, then usually you guys end up regretting it. Women should vet their guys. You should ask those type of questions, right? Because that automatically takes like 90% of the guys out the question. You know what I mean? Let's get to some of these super chats, bro. Go ahead.
David Jones. Ladies, I'm gay, and my female friends have told me that they hate it when a guy sleeps with his socks on or keeps his socks on while naked during sex. Do you ladies hate that?
Sucks. In the feet?
Yeah. Yes,
That's
in the
not
feet, not in the hands. Yes.
No,
What do you think about that?
I do not no, wait. If you like a quickly sex, like you can go
Like a
with
quickie?
yeah,
Yeah.
like you go with clothes or whatever, just like no. But something is different if you are in the bed. Like what are you gonna do with the socks? Honestly, I don't like it too.
Is that a red
so-
flag for you?
Huh?
Socks?
What's mean this?
Like, is that a? Do you see that as
It's
a
a
problem?
turn off.
No, it's not a
Yeah.
problem. It's
Okay.
just like not sexy, you know. You don't want to
Okay.
look at their feet. Imagine if you are in a position you are looking for his feet, and there have like the socks over there.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not
Okay. All right.
Like
Okay. What about you? What do you think?
I mean, I don't think it's that deep. It's
Yeah.
just socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think?
Like, I don't pay attention to that. That's not the first thing that I think of.
Yeah.
In
Gotcha.
that moment.
Okay. What about you?
I think that's a funny question. I think that's specialized to that person.
You know,
Yeah,
David
yeah.
loves
You know what I
socks.
mean? Like
He has a
I
thing
think
for
You
socks.
know, whether it's socks, it depends. If it's cold and someone has socks on, who am I to tell them to take it off and
Yeah.
get cold
Right.
and
Right.
then them not perform well? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
So I think that's a specialized question. I think it's a little odd. Now, if they had boots on,
Yeah.
that'd be a little weird.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
a different
'Cause
story.
They didn't even
That's
try.
not-
They didn't even try.
All right. Cool.
So
Cool.
it's-
But it is for you guys. Like, what do you think if you have sex with a
I'll-
girl and
I'll-
she has the socks on?
I love women with beautiful feet.
The facts.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not like looking at it. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah, that's
you
important.
you got to maintain your feet, ladies. Like that's a thing for you. You know what I mean? But I'm not
Yeah, I wouldn't
but
wild
it's
out.
not-
I wouldn't
yeah,
be
it's
like,
like-
oh, why do you have socks
like
on?
take your
Like,
socks off, but we can't have sex.
No,
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
like-
mean?
I would not do the same thing, but it's weird sometimes. You look at like, as I said, if you are in a position and you look for the socks, and that's like, you know.
I mean, what type of positions are you doing?
yeah,
though?
exactly.
There is so many
You're
positions.
looking
you
for
can look for the-
You're looking for socks. That's wild. Like you're being spun around or something.
No.
Okay.
Can you imagine? And then they're like,
Right. The socks. Yeah.
But that's
But
the
I think
thing,
for guys
like-
it's different though. Like for guys, I feel like that is a thing. Like for guys, I think it would be more weird if a girl had
Yeah,
socks
I
on
think it
because
would-
It just
yeah,
it depends.
the
It
other way.
depends.
Feet
Here's the
for
thing.
a lot of guys are like
I
Yeah,
mean, like most of
important.
the time, women are wearing heels anyways. You know what I mean? Like when we're going
With
out.
the heels is nice. Then it's very sexy where the women have sex. So I think so. I'm a lingerie lover
You're a freak.
and whatever. But like imagining like I honestly always when I do like class like sensual class and all this thing, I always say to the women keep the high heels and keep it like for example if the lingeries come with some accessories like gloves or something, so keep this. Take it off the lingerie, but keep the rest,
Mhm.
and keep the high heels, and that's really very sexy.
Yeah, guys.
And-
Well, ladies, you should know this. High heels are a really good look during
Yeah.
sex for sure. Yeah.
for sex.
Not for guys though. Let's get to some of these other chats, bro. Go ahead.
MHU News. Question for the ladies: what separates you from other girls?
What separates you from other girls, Bruna? What
Like,
sets you apart from every other woman out here? What's special about you?
you know what? Like here in Miami, I see like there is so many beautiful women,
That's true.
but they are trash. I'm sorry,
Oh
guys.
wow.
But like that's not my case. So
Okay.
I'm very different
trash
than many
like what?
other. Like they don't want anything. They don't want to work. They just want like easy money. That's it. So I really work and I know who I am. I know I'm a good woman, and so I separate from many other girls.
Gotcha. What
So
about
I'm
you?
saying like Miami girls.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess in that same sense, like I like working, I like doing all of that. Trying to think of something else though.
Do you think a guy cares if you work? Like,
no, but the
I-
question was what stands me out from everybody else.
Yeah, but that's exactly what she just said. So what stands you out from
yeah,
her?
she just said that, so you wouldn't be different.
I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Glad you guys
I
said
don't know. I'm very blunt, I guess. Like I'll tell you straight up. You know how most girls like I guess try to hide shit from their man. Like I'll tell you straight up.
Okay.
I really don't care.
Okay, what about you? What sets you apart?
I think it's just that I know what I offer. I know what I bring to the table.
Okay, but what do you offer?
Yo, these answers are crazy.
like,
'cause, we
like-
get it every time.
I know you know,
Your
but
textbook.
it sounds the same. It's so repetitive. Every girl comes on and says
why I
the
can't
exact
remember my
same
answer.
thing. I'm like, are you really different?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so how are you different?
No, just explain to us because we don't know. So how would you be different?
And like in the sense that I like to say I'm selfless.
Okay.
That I think sets apart. Like I think it kind of goes back into the whole independent woman saying like, oh, I'm independent.
Mhm.
I do believe in independence, and that's fine, but I'm not opposed to being like in a partnership and I don't fear dependency.
You
if that
said you were
makes sense.
selfless,
Selfless,
but you won't let your man have a threesome.
well,
Like that's very selfish.
and that's not talking about like sexual acts.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's like I put others first. I'm not big on like just me by myself. I need to do what I need for me. Like I'm big on helping. I'm not opposed to helping people. And I think nowadays a lot, especially like you said, like the Miami girls, a lot of Miami girls tend to put up a front about being this is what I am and I don't need nobody. And I'm not gonna help you. You're not helping me, this and this and that. I don't give expecting something in return.
Okay.
And I think that sets me apart. I'll
Okay.
give regardless if I get something or not.
I feel like we got some good fire coming up. What about you?
I mean, I feel like that's just, it's like you guys want us to step into the independent woman. But honestly, biologically, I'm a woman. So the same way that you're selfless, I'm selfless. The same way that you're honest, I'm super honest. And the same way that you're business oriented, I'm super business oriented. So what sets me apart? Not really anything. But I mean, if me and any other person can have a conversation, is it going to be different conversation? Like the conversation we had today is different than anything you've had before? Not really. So I wouldn't be the type to be like, this sets me apart. That sets me apart. I am just a woman.
Okay.
See, this is why I fuck with you.
You've
A
been
woman that
keeping it
likes
real.
women, but
But
I'm
but
just a
let's see
woman.
how real you keep it. Would you let your partner, because you're into women, correct?
Mhm.
Would you let your partner have a threesome with another woman? Is that like a thing for you? I guess that's a win-win for you, right?
Yeah, I was like that. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a win-win for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Would it be a threesome? Yeah. Now, would it be different if she's like, I want to cheat? Yeah, absolutely. Because the standards are different. A guy can cheat and still love you. A
Mhm.
girl's
Yeah.
not going to cheat unless you piss her off. She wants to get you back. She's bored. You know, it's a lot of things. So
She already
That's true.
emotionally
would it be
disconnected.
exactly.
Yeah,
We're
take
more
it back.
emotional. Like girls can go without threesomes as well.
Yep.
I feel like now heterosexual couples, you guys, because you have a man and you want to keep it spicy, and sometimes this and that, even though there's a lot of things to keep spicy, sometimes it might be like, hey, can you have a threesome with a girl? Even though you guys might not like girls like that, but you guys can compromise and stuff like that. So that's different. But for me, for sure.
One last question for you. So where's the dynamic? Like who's the leader in your relationship? Because there has to be, like, you guys can't be.
That's the thing. So it's more of a give or take. So if I
You
feel
guys
like
take turns.
yeah, in the sense of like, because
So like you wake up and you're like, it's your turn.
No, so it'll be more like this, right? We both are women, so we both are really good at the same thing, which is being nurturing, which is being caregiving. So yeah, it's freaking annoying when we're like, what do you want to eat? I don't know. I don't fucking know. So you know, it is hard to be with a woman, you know,
What do you
especially if you're a
want?
woman, but we try to give and take. I will say I do try to take sometimes a more masculine role. But at the end of the day, I'm a woman. So I'm going to, just as much as I try to act to be like this, to conform to what it is that I've chose to do with my life, which is date a women, what I'm going to do first is caregive. I'm going to be nurturing. I'm going to uplift. That's what I'm good at. You know what I mean? So
do you think that your partner, I don't know about you, you can
Yeah.
speak for yourself, but do you think your partner ever like fantasizes or misses or thinks about like maybe being with a guy?
Her in specific, no. Other girls that I've dated, yeah. You know what I mean?
How does that like, you know, how does that play out? Because
What do you mean?
like, let's say you're dating a woman and she secretly it's like, yeah, you know, I kind of actually still want to
Oh
have
yeah,
sex
I
with a
feel
guy.
it.
You know
I
what
feel
mean?
it. I feel it. You know, I feel like I could feel it, and then, you know, at the same time, because we're emotional, it's just like certain things that's what would lead to trust issues in a sense,
Mhm.
because it would be, okay, I know that you find attractive, but then it'll be like what we first talked about.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go to the club with my girls.
Right.
Well, now I'm gonna take that role where I'm just like, I'm not okay with it.
Right, right.
Because you like girls and guys.
Right.
I'm not safe.
Yeah.
You've got everyone to choose
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
Like you're choosing
Can
both
you
sides.
imagine that, bro?
Bro, you're choosing both sides.
Like at least me, I'm like, damn, she's just going for guys. But can you imagine dating someone that's like, she just wants like everybody?
yeah, I will never do a
Holy
bisexual
shit.
person. That is not for me. That's
Yeah,
for
exactly.
people.
That's crazy.
You know, but no, you want this, you want that, and I can't do that. You know, so it's harder because it's just like, you know, that is a trust thing, and I will be the first one to say, when I want to be selfish, I want to be selfish. When I want to be jealous, I want to be jealous. Will I always tell you no? But I'm also prideful because I can be emotional.
Okay.
But yeah, man, if you're out here, you like girls, you like guys, you like non-binary, whatever it is, like
Yeah.
it's tough out here.
That's nice. Oh, I appreciate the honesty too. Let's get to a few more super chats and then we'll do the next video, bro. Go ahead.
GMC asks, question for the panel. Nowadays, in your experience, going over to someone's house or home, who is more hospitable, men or women?
By
I say
far,
both. Both
by
together.
far, I would say, man.
Man, what about you?
I didn't want to say. I'm sorry.
Read that again, bro. Go ahead.
Nowadays, in your experience, going over to someone's house or home, who is more hospitable, men or women?
I think honestly, men's nowadays is getting being so good how to say whatever,
Hospitable,
but hospitable. So
Did you feel like I was like a pretty good host?
you are
Yeah.
amazing.
Absolutely.
So I think now it's very equal. Like women or men,
Mhm.
both of them. They are very.
I think it comes down to just being respectful.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, and how
Yeah.
you got raised.
Like you
Yeah.
guys are taking your time to come here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that your experience here is good. I'm gonna make sure you guys are taken care of. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then that's I just feel like that's just what you should do. What about you? What do you think?
I definitely say both. But I will say I've had more like bad experiences with men than with women.
Mhm.
But I do think that sometimes now men are more respectful. Like you said, I mean, you've been a great host to us, you know.
Mhm.
But
Thank you.
but with some men, you know, it's not always there.
Yeah.
But I'd say both right now.
Well, you said you've had bad experiences. Is it because you feel like men are just trying to like have sex with you?
No, man, I've been to some people's houses that are just dirty. You
Oh,
know what
okay,
I mean? Like,
Yeah. No, we don't have
it's
that
just
problem here.
different,
Yeah.
like, or they're just like disrespectful. They don't offer you nothing. You're just sitting there
Gotcha.
like, this is awkward.
Yeah.
you
No, the
know?
first thing I do is I'm like, yo, I'm about to go get you some snacks. I'm about to get you some drinks, whatever
Yeah.
y'all need. You know what I mean? Like it's
Appreciate that
it's
too.
just yeah, it's
Yeah.
just I treat people the way I'd like to be treated, and I'm really big on that. You know. What about you? What do you think?
I think it goes down to the sense of like respect. Like you said, you're having people come over. I feel like it's part of what you should do. Let me offer you this. You took the time to come over. What can I do to provide for you, and vice versa.
Right.
It's like what you said. It's the way that you're raised. It's just I think
Yeah.
it's something that's common.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. But who do you think does it more, men or women?
I think it's both.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
So who I think does it more? I think guys try to do it more.
Okay.
But I do think it's equal, and I do think it depends how you got raised.
Mhm.
You know, like, or just in general, because I feel like when you're hospitable, yeah, it does mean a lot. Whether it's cleanliness, whether they offer you, but I also think that you need to be a good guest too.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
very
if you're
important to do
coming
that.
over somewhere,
I
it's like,
really appreciate you saying that.
100%.
yeah,
You know how many
it's like
women
give or
come
take.
here, leave a mess, and I'm like, damn, I don't say anything,
Yeah.
right? But
I
I
mean-
in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, you might not be invited back. You know what I mean?
your room is dirty.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I'm like, listen, like I took time to get the wine, get the liquor, get the snacks, get the water. You know what I mean? And it's like it's just the small little stuff. Look, it's not a big deal. I understand. Like when people are together, stuff happens, you know. but it's just like, again, treat people the way you want to be
Yeah, I
treated.
agree. That's why even like when I came, like my best friend, he's over here. I was like, yeah, I gotta go by, and I want to
Oh
give
yeah,
him something
she
to
did.
drink.
Oh,
You're
shout out to
actually,
you.
yeah,
that
shout
was
out
so
to you.
nice.
Do you know that you're like the only person that's ever done that?
Yeah.
Well,
If I'm I'm
No,
sorry, there's another,
no, there's another
there's
person,
another
yeah.
person that did that. And but-
GMC, he's in the chat.
yes, and GNC, no, yeah, that's true. But it's
Nah, Savannah did too.
when
Oh, Savannah.
Savannah did too,
Yeah.
and Caitlyn did too. Caitlyn's done a lot. So
But
shout
we
out
know
to her.
them all.
Yeah. But again, but it's just out of the many women that have been here, and there's been a lot.
Yeah.
And not that we ask for it, you know what I mean? But it's a nice gesture. It goes a
Nice.
long way, right?
Yeah, like I'm super grateful, like I said, and I'm grateful for a conversation with all of you guys today.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But it's like one thing I was just like, no, I want to leave early because I want to get there on time.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I got a wine bottle we can give him. I was like, no,
Yeah, that was
they're
great,
guys. I feel like we should give them champagne. They could pop
Yeah.
it before, after any show and stuff like that. But I think that it, like you said, it starts off with how it is. You're gonna give what you expect to
Yeah,
get and
agree.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
And here's the thing, look, even if I don't get it, at least the people that leave her, they're like, yo, I had a really great time there.
Every
like,
time,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? And we've never had, we had one situation where a girl couldn't go on a show because we had too many people. But other than that, every single person that's come here always says the same thing. You guys are awesome. We want to come back.
Yep.
You know, and so that's how you build up a good reputation, right?
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to the chat. We're gonna get to you guys in a second. We have another video that we're gonna watch. We'll react to it, and then we'll get back to the chat. Shout out to you guys. All right, go ahead.
Why do some women pride themselves on manipulation as a skill when they already control what men want?
You know, I mean, you got books like 48 Laws of Power, got people thinking that they can use people to get what they want, man. I really think it all comes down to, especially when it comes to women, it's all about using to get what they want before they get used, because they already feel like coming into a situation, the man pretty much only wants one thing.
All right. What do you ladies think about that?
I think he's very honest. I think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
a
that's
very
facts.
honest a point. I think that a lot of women, and it's probably the same ones about the whole independent women, they're, you know, that comes from trauma a lot of times, or from making feel like. So I do feel like what he said. I do feel like it's also powerful though. I feel like it's powerful to know how to influence people, but not how to manipulate people, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but I think everything he said was on point. So I'm gonna agree with him.
Okay. What do you
got it.
think about that?
I actually like the point that she said. There's a difference of influence versus manipulation. And once you learn how to divert from
Mhm.
manipulation and just use influence, I guess in a positive way, and I guess to your advantage in a sense, then yeah, I totally agree with what he
Okay.
said.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, and like said in the video, or I think it was in the video, saying that like I'm gonna use you before you use me.
Yeah.
I feel like that's so
Toxic.
common. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
toxic,
That's
but
toxic.
it's common, and
Yeah.
that's why I agree with
And
it.
here's the thing:
think
when
it's
you
facts.
when you start a relationship like that, guys know.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Guys know.
That's a
And
fact.
if I feel like you're trying to use me, man, I could really have the best intentions with you, but that's a huge turn off. What do you think about that?
That's why the relationship never works.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, I love how you say
Yeah.
relationship. The relationship. I love how she said that. All right, you said it'll never work.
No, because like wait, like she gonna start she said, maybe the girl, she had so much trauma, so she already getting in the relationship, like getting, okay, I know what he wants, so I'm gonna use him. But sometimes she tried to do this, and there she fell in love for sure.
Okay.
Like because after he can, how can I say, she can see he's the type of the man she is looking for after time, not in the beginning, you know. But that's why, like after like the relationship, it doesn't work.
Okay. Anwar, do me a favor. Let's get to some of these chats, bro. Go ahead.
All right. I believe it was a question from
Appreciate you, Josh.
your
Hey, shout out to
message.
Josh.
Let's see.
Josh, I'm coming over. I need my alcohol, bro.
Let's see.
Just fucking
I'm
with you.
scrolling. Question for the ladies. In your view, what makes a woman masculine?
Good question. Let's start off with Bruno. Go ahead, Bruno. What makes a what makes a woman masculine? Go ahead.
I don't think like it's the way that she like dress, like but like how masculine, like he's saying like mad word like for masculine.
Yeah, masculine.
I don't think it's nice a woman like don't shave and like, but that's the style. Like
masculine
you know,
being like dominant.
dominant. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was thinking like about dress.
That's true though, because we saw a Bad Bunny video the other day, and I was like, bruh, you know exactly what I'm
Yeah, I know
talking
you're
about. Like they had all these beautiful models in the video, and
Yeah,
one
and
woman
one
was
girl
like
was-
laugh.
and she had like a
She
arm
was
and,
like that, and she had like,
hair.
I was like, bro, that is like
Hugest
it's
turn off.
Huge turn off.
Yeah.
Huge turn off.
That is a little
Horrible.
Like
weird.
hygiene
Well,
is
That is a
a
little weird.
huge
Even
turn
if
off.
it like honestly, I have also like many lesbian and gay friend, and as I said, like I like both. I'm bisexual, and not bisexual exactly, but women. But I think even if you're a lesbian, and I had a relationship with a lesbian before, I think you need to take care of yourself, like shave and all this thing. I think that's ugly if you don't doesn't do this. But I understand everybody have different style, so I cannot like judge anybody. But about masculine, like the way they talk, like for example, some women take like some things to change the voice
Mhm.
and now this thing I like no
Sorry.
this is like very for me it's turn off like
Okay.
where they change everything like getting the hair growing up here down here and the voice where like you sorry you don't have the penis then
Yeah.
know you are not a man so you should keep like a woman you should like whatever the way you dress but keep like a woman.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
What about you? What do you think makes a woman masculine?
Definitely women that don't take care of themselves. I feel like that's a big part of being a woman. Like we all
Yeah,
take care of
exactly.
ourselves. Like we do our hair, we do
It's-
our makeup. So like if you're not doing that, I feel like that low key makes you a little masculine. And also like in the way you present yourself.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to think of like an
I'm excited
example
about
of
this
that.
question, honestly.
Okay.
Like
I mean, you have good points. Go ahead, keep going.
like also I'm trying to like think of what I want to say right now.
What?
Like
What?
a girl that's always like, oh, don't worry about it, I got it. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Like
yeah.
that kind of makes you a little masculine because I feel like as a woman, you don't want to be doing that 24/7. You want a man that's gonna do that for you.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't
Okay.
know, that's what I think.
What about you? What do you think makes women masculine?
I think in the sense where the woman tries or takes on more of the manly roles in
Okay.
the sense of, and it's usually the guy who's protecting, who's providing, who's does more, I guess, the manual labor, I guess, as well. So once the woman starts taking on those manly actions, I think that would make the woman, I guess, more masculine in a sense.
Okay.
Okay. I know you were excited for this one, so go
I'm
ahead.
excited. So, I think that toxic femininity makes a woman more masculine. So I think that a girl that's always like, you ain't shit. I am independent. I don't want to take care of you. I don't want to nurture you. Because, for example, I dress masculine, but I am a feminine woman. I am still a woman.
Mhm.
Also, when it comes to hygiene, it is never okay to not shave. But like you said, each his own. But I think that what really makes a woman masculine is everyone that's out here that's like, I'm a feminist right now.
Yeah,
The guys ain't shit. That this is what it is, because overly masculine women that project themselves like this is the reason why guys are either not talking about their situation, going through stuff, or becoming more feminine. Because if you keep telling a guy, you're not shit, you're not going to be shit,
Yeah.
even though he does everything, what do you think that does?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think when it comes to like certain feminist movements and the way that they treat and project, I think that's what a masculine woman is. And I think that that's a problem like to society.
Okay. I'll be the first one to say that that's probably one of the worst ones. Whenever a woman is speaking in a way of like, I always tell women, you're talking to me like a guy now, right? When a voice gets loud, when she starts cursing me out, yeah, you're talking to me like a guy now. I
It's
don't
true.
appreciate it. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
true.
I tell women, I'm viewing you now as a guy.
Yep.
You're no longer a woman to me right now. Like I'm viewing you as a guy. I don't appreciate it. You would get through to me if you were more gentle and spoke to me like a woman. I don't appreciate that.
I think that's 100%. That's not something else I didn't even think about, but I do think like when you get loud or you're like everything is like fuck or this or that, you're not my boy.
Okay.
You're not my
Word.
boy.
Yeah.
I feel
I tell girls all the time. Yeah, you're not my brother. I mean, you're not
You're
my
my
boy.
boy.
You know what I mean? Like, don't
Yeah.
talk to me like that.
And definitely, if you hit a guy, that's masculine, very masculine.
Oh yeah,
It's
for
also
sure.
very masculine.
Yeah.
Yeah, hitting. Go ahead, bro.
Do y'all want to be boss babes? Like, do y'all want to be boss ladies and stuff like that? Well, you already have a business, so I know your answer.
I want to be a boss, yeah.
You want to be a boss? Okay.
Yeah.
You want to be a boss? Okay, and don't you understand that you're gonna have to have masculine traits to be a boss?
Within my career, not within my relationship.
But don't you think it's gonna come home? It's gonna filter the house.
I feel like it should be separate.
It
you
might,
know?
but
It
it's
it is
really
gonna
hard
come
to
out,
turn it
though.
off, though.
Yeah, it's gonna come out.
It's really. Listen, you've been at work for 8 to 10 hours, being a boss. It's really hard because we're creatures of habit. You're being a boss Monday through Friday, right? For
Right.
8 to 10 hours a day. It's really hard to come home and all of a sudden be like, you know what? I'm feminine now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
baby, I'm a feminine. You know what I mean? It's really hard because we're creatures of habits. So it's really hard. What about you? You want to be a boss babe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, that's
I'll ask you.
100%
I'll ask you
true.
guys this in 10 years. How old are you?
22.
22.
23.
Okay, 10 years from now, your answers probably will change because you would have gone through so much. You'd be like, you know what, being a boss babe, yeah, you know, I got my little trips, I got my little whatever, my little Chanel bags, but I'm still single. No guy wants a boss babe, and you know, I think your answers will change.
Yeah, and definitely y'all said y'all don't want a guy that steps out and sleeps with multiple women. Once you make a certain amount of money, you're not going to date down.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's
Women
true.
don't date
That
down.
is true.
Yeah, women don't date down. You don't see Beyonce dating a guy that works at you know, McDonald's. You're just not gonna see it.
No way.
Do you guys ever think, like, let's say Beyonce found the most attractive, smart, ambitious guy at McDonald's? You think she would date him?
No.
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 way.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
But
Do you-
honestly, guys, should they date down? Yes, of course. Yeah, guys
Oh.
is different than women because women don't date down. Like for
Okay.
example,
Exactly.
if I
Why do
had
you?
the
Okay, but why do you
experience-
think men date down and women don't?
That's because normally he already have the head like I am the provider.
Okay, but
So-
that goes to my point. Why don't women date down? I mean,
because she's not a provider, so she'll not date somebody that's less than her.
okay, but that
Don't
goes to
you
my
agree?
point.
That's
So
what I'm
men
saying,
and
yeah.
women are different, right?
Yeah, of course,
Okay.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, Anwar. I know we have some chats. Where you want to get to some of them?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Let's get it.
All right.
Shout out to the chat, man. We'll see
shout
you
out
guys.
To the chat. I gotta scroll all the way up, man. Y'all talking.
Yeah, there's
today.
a lot of chats. I see it. We see you guys, man.
For real, congrats to you guys once again.
Thank you guys
I
so
wanna
much,
say,
man.
Like,
Thank
for real
you.
though, congrats.
Yeah, everybody watching, man. We appreciate you guys.
Courtesy.
Thanks to everybody, man.
Yeah.
Cash Crew has a question. What
Go ahead.
makes a high value woman?
Good question. We'll start off with you. What makes a high value? I never want to start off with
I
you.
know, 'cause you're gonna drop
because you're
bangers.
gonna give the best
Yeah.
answer, and everyone's gonna
Okay,
piggyback
how about
off
do this?
that.
Look, we're gonna start with Amanda, and then we'll come back because he's gonna say some bangers.
Amanda, go ahead. What makes a high value woman?
She's gonna say this the best.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Sure.
A high value woman.
So you don't consider yourself a high value woman?
I do consider
Okay, so
myself,
so you just explain yourself. Who are you?
I guess a woman with a lot of self-respect. I think self-respect has a lot to do with that. Who knows her worth? I know these sounds like very cliche answers. They're kind of very basic. I think for the most part, everything kind of sounds the same. But I also think, honestly, I think truthfully self-respect. And it sounds boring. And everyone's like, yeah, okay, like we get it. I think self-respect is.
Isn't
a big
that
one.
something women should already have, though?
I agree. Yes, I do believe that.
So how is that high value if that's something you
I
should
also
already
do
have?
think it's a little bit hard to find nowadays, especially in the city that you're in.
So because of its scarcity, you think that makes you a high value woman? Supply and demand.
I guess you can say.
Okay.
yeah.
What about you? What do you think?
I think someone who's confident, like a woman who's confident in who she is. Also someone who's loyal. I feel like that's something men really look for. What else? Someone that's loyal and definitely confident.
Okay. And what
Okay.
about you?
I think like it should be a high value woman.
Mhm.
Is more than just like this. You need to be confident for sure. You need to be kind. You need to be like, for example, I work like at least like something, have some patience. Because sometimes guys don't look for a woman that's work. They have a passion, like, you know, do something for their life. Need to be a good wife, like good woman, like take care of the house. Doesn't need to be a house cleaning, of course, no, but need to know how to take care of the house, like what should say to the house cleaning, like people for cleaning, how to do that thing. And also need to be very elegant. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Need to be very smart,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
because imagine if you are a provider guy and that you go out with a girl that she even don't know how to talk.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
very
I like that
stupid.
you said that. Yeah.
You know,
Educated.
like the way they dress is very important too. So
Yes.
Yes.
you learn
yes,
that on the
yes.
marketing, like this is a personal marketing.
Yeah.
So this needs to be a high value woman. You need to be a combo of many other things,
Okay.
and then you're gonna find a high value man the same way.
What about you? What do you think makes a
I
high
actually
value woman?
really agree with Bruna in the sense that I think a high value woman, because like women aren't going to be like, oh, you high value, I'm high value too. It's mainly what a guy thinks. So a high value woman is going to be someone that when their man comes home, she's going to cater to them. She's going to cook for them. She's
Mhm.
going to clean for them. And she's going to make sure that all the stresses that she had in that day are not going to be there when she gets home. And then the same thing too. You want somebody that when you go out, just has some type of intelligence where you could hold the conversation with at the same time. But I think a high value woman in the eyes of a man is someone that when I come home, I don't have to worry about nothing.
Yes, there you go.
I don't have to worry about nothing.
Here's another thing. Being graceful is great. Even like, let's say we're out and you feel embarrassed about something. Let's say we run into an ex or something like that. When a woman handles that with grace, that's beautiful. And no men ever want to be embarrassed. No man ever wants to be embarrassed by his woman.
100%.
Ever. Doesn't matter what the circumstance is. You see sometimes when you go out in public, you see couples arguing and fighting. The woman's yelling at them. That's embarrassing. Guys don't like that. Okay, cool. Anwar, do me a favor. Let's get to another video. I think that's the last one,
Yeah,
if
we
I'm
got
not
one more.
mistaken. Okay, so this is the last one, and then we'll get to some super chats. Go ahead.
The sound's not working.
All right, guys. So we're having a little bit of a sound issue.
Can they hear us?
I think they can hear us. I just don't think they'll be able to hear the audio.
That's fine.
My best friend does audio.
Yeah, and I really wanted them to see this
He
one
said in the
too.
back shaking his head. No, he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no.
Yo, is there any way that you can refresh it? Like, try to do it over? If it doesn't work, then that's cool. We can just skip it. Yeah, okay, cool. It's not working. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So then let's get to some of these super chats, bro, and then we'll go ahead and get ready to wrap up. Go ahead.
No super chats, so I'll get to the regular chats.
Okay.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick. What makes a high value man?
What?
What do you think a high value man is?
A high value man, the same way that women need to have a combo, guy also need to have a combo.
Okay, give me two things that makes a high value man.
Like smart, that's the first thing. The guy
Okay.
needs to be very smart. You know, by the way, one time I was in a radio and I was talking with like other girls, and you said that a smart guy make us wet. That's the truth. Like you get very horny just to hear them. Like, oh my god, he's so smart. So that's why most of the women like older guys, because they have a lot of experience,
Yes.
and
There
they
you
are
go.
smart.
Exactly.
You know,
So give me another one. You gave me one. Give me another one.
and of course a provider too.
A provider. Okay. So like smart and provider. That kind of ties in with money.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give me two.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Someone that's intelligent. Oh my god, like they talk to me, I have no idea what they're saying. I think that's so hot.
Okay.
And it was like, oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
like,
intelligence.
you know.
Hey, listen. If you're gonna moan, you have to do it on the mic. Okay. So what's another one?
And I like a man that's like a high value man to me is someone that's protective.
Okay. Protective. Okay. What about you?
I think ambition and having a growth mindset.
Okay.
I think being high value means that you're not afraid of change.
Okay.
Humans are a creature of comfort, and I think it's very attractive and very admirable, if I said that word correctly.
Yes.
When someone's willing to like, okay, this is what it is. What can I do to move forward? How can I
Gotcha.
grow? What can I do to change?
Okay.
I think that makes
So
someone
ambitious,
high value.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? Two things that makes a high value.
I think first is going to be providing
Okay.
monetary, and then the second is going to be protecting, because that is what
Facts.
a
Okay.
man.
You're
is
giving
really,
a
like-
you're giving the perfect answer. Let me ask you. So does that apply to now to your woman?
No, because I like women, so I want her to nurture. I want her to I want the elegance, like we were talking about.
What about, because you said like protector, right? So
Yeah.
does that carry over to her too? Does she need to be protective of you? Like,
No, because it's so weird, because I'm a girl saying that, but to me, no. To me, I'd rather be the protective one, even though I can only do so much against a guy, because we're
Yeah.
never gonna compete with a guy. It doesn't matter
Okay,
if he's
so
even 10 pounds.
this is gonna be a little bit of a curveball, right?
No,
Tough
do it,
question.
I love it.
Okay. if you and your lady are in bed, you guys are getting ready for bed, right? A guy breaks in, or a burglar.
I
right?
love this question.
Which one of you guys
Me.
is
Well,
you?
and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm like, listen, I'm pro guns.
Mhm.
You know, I'm pro
Yeah, say
protection.
that shit
I
again.
know that I'm not going to fight anybody. Like realistically, like I would be lying. Even if I fought somebody that's 5 pounds more than me, they have strength, they have this, they have that. The only thing that I can do is know how to use a gun, be aware of where my gun is, and protect myself like that. Because realistically, it's not gonna be a fair fight.
Okay.
So that's what I would use. For
Okay.
protection.
Damn, she does not miss, bro.
It's true. You know, I feel like the problem is that's why I'm just like in the future, if y'all could have me back.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
with
we
some
love to have
girls
you.
that
Yeah,
are
yeah,
like-
yeah, for sure.
where they're,
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh,
independent,
we have some.
guys ain't
We
shit.
have some. We have some independent.
You know,
ladies coming tomorrow, a whole bunch of them.
So yeah, like in the
Um,
future when you guys do that, please let me know because I'd be the first one to be like, you're wrong.
Okay, so here's the thing. We've been super blessed that we've got a whole bunch of ladies that want to come to the show, but we don't get to know you guys until you get here, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, we would love to bring you back and put you on with some
You know,
independent.
a little like because I just want like a little.
No, that would be
controversial
fire.
clip,
Yeah,
you
no,
know
no,
what I
that,
mean?
Yeah.
that would be fire. And the crazy thing is, they're all coming tomorrow. All of them are coming tomorrow. Because they usually have like an echo chamber. They all hang out together. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
We
it's
love
like
that,
a
though.
pack of them.
We
Yeah,
love
they-
that.
they-
But
they-
in the
they-
future, when you're just like, damn, this one is
Yeah,
saying
no, I'ma
some
definitely hit you up. Yeah,
outlandish
yeah.
shit.
Okay, I have one question for you ladies, okay? And we can start off. I don't want to start off with
You
you.
don't have to.
We'll start off with you and then we'll
Alright.
go around, okay? Has feminism gone too far,
I love
or
this
is it
question.
not enough?
No, I think to a certain extent it has gone too far in the sense that women do have the need to be more independent now. I feel like feminism definitely like kind of like forces women to be okay with all of these changes. With like me personally, like I don't want to do none of that. Like I want to be a stay-at-home mom, you know what I mean?
You said you want to be a boss bitch, though.
I do, but like, you know, if somebody provides for me, like I'll be like, all right, I won't do that.
Okay.
Like
What if
totally
he's providing for
fine.
you and he's like, hey, baby, like I want that threesome though.
How much you make though?
hey, okay, so there's room for negotiation. That's what matters.
A
Okay.
little bit, but yeah, I feel like it has gone too far in the sense of like gender roles. Like now, women are expected to do the same shit as men. and I
Okay,
don't
but
like
didn't
that.
you guys want equality? You guys fought for
Okay,
equality.
Exactly.
equality to a certain extent. I don't want to be
Oh,
out there
okay.
working in the
So
backyard.
you guys want
Like, that's
equality?
what my man
You
should
win
do.
it
So you guys want equality, and then you guys want special privilege.
Exactly.
That's interesting. Okay, cool. What about you? Has it gone too far, or is it not enough yet?
I think it's definitely gone too far. And it got to this like, when it comes to the sense of like equality, everyone's like, oh, I want to be the same. Like, it's just that I honestly don't want to do like, I guess the manual labor. Like I don't want to go to, I think it was one of your podcasts actually. A girl was talking about it. Is it the same thing if the guy goes to the mines or like does all those things? Like
yes.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't
that
think
shit was
I don't think
yesterday.
us
Yeah.
women should have to do that.
Okay, so
Exactly.
if you don't want to do that, then is it right for women like you that feel like you to then turn around and say, oh, well, men get paid more than women? Is it
Ooh, I can't wait to get
is
to
it
that. I love
fair?
that.
Is it fair to argue like there's a pay gap if you guys don't want to do the same labor work that men do?
I think it also depends on the job. Like if
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm not gonna go mining and I want to be paid the same as I get, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
But
if
why should me as a let's say I work in the sewers,
Okay.
why should I get paid less than you who are working from home on your laptop doing, let's say, marketing or something?
Like that I get. I like it goes back to my point. Very two different jobs. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be in like not be in the store and be like, I want what he gets. I want to get paid more.
Mhm.
That makes no sense. But if you and I have the same exact office job doing the same exact thing, it's a bit kind of like, okay, like what the heck is happening? Why
Okay.
are we?
But
getting
you
this?
think that happens a lot? Like the women to be paid less
for the
Truthfully,
exact same
I-
for the
job.
exact same job?
Truthfully, I'm not gonna say yes or no because I don't know. And I don't want to say like
Okay.
yes.
I
no,
think
and
it's
then
based off
like,
production.
I think it's
Yeah.
actually the girl stops themselves most of the time when
Yes.
it comes to that because like one of my favorite speakers, he talks about it all the time. We get paid less because of us, not because of our bosses,
Yeah.
not because of our male counterparts. We get paid less because we will do more work at times.
Mhm.
And as soon as they're like, what do you want to get paid? A guy
Oh,
will maybe
yeah.
say more. So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
more agreeable. So at the same
Yes.
time, it's just like, oh, there's no equality in the
Yes.
job. Yeah, but
Yes.
at the same time, women aren't going to work 80 hours in a week. We're
Agreed.
not going to
Yeah.
sacrifice family.
Yeah.
We're not going to sacrifice our me time. And we potentially, if we want to get to where we get, because
Most
we have more
women.
emotions,
The good
most
women.
women,
Yeah.
always. Most women. I never speak in generalizations, but I speak in like
Yeah.
most.
No, but you're right about
Yeah.
everything
And
you're saying.
And-
Can I guess who you were talking about? Who your favorite
Please do
motivational
that,
speaker?
I hope.
Jordan Peterson.
Of course. And I think he's a great guy.
I love
think
Jordan.
Him,
Yeah,
him
shout
and
out
his
to him.
wife, I'm not him and his daughter, Michaela,
Yeah.
they're great people. But the problem
Michaela
is
be on some bullshit, but
the
Yeah,
thing-
she don't
Shout out
practice what she
Andrew Tate.
preaches.
well, because she's got different views too. She's
Yeah.
like he's a little bit more conservative. She's
Yeah.
more of a libertarian. She has her own views. But yeah, I think it's different. We demand certain things in a work area, and we're because when women say things aren't equal, it's not in the sewer jobs. It's not in these jobs. It's in corporate life. You know, just like it's just different. We're willing to take less and do more, but
Yes.
that's not on anybody but us. And we're also not willing to work sacrifice these hours, and guys are more motivated.
Yeah.
You know, when you have a guy that's anywhere from 20 to 30 with testosterone inside of him, where it doesn't matter what it is that he's willing to do, not speak to his family, not do nothing, sleep where his business is going to be at, like, it's different. So it's not that it's not equal. We just typically don't do the work the guys do.
I wish you were here yesterday.
Yes, I wish you were
Yeah,
here yesterday.
exactly.
Okay, so is it fair to say, based off what you just said, that it's gone too far, feminism?
Of course, I
Okay.
think that toxic femininity or feminism, or what they're trying to push now, is literally genocide to masculinity.
Yes.
And we're killing men.
And what happens
it's-
when you do that? Broken
it's-
homes.
It's uneven. It's
Yeah.
uneven. Like, women can't be overly masculine, and men cannot be overly feminine.
Yes.
It's not gonna work. It's
Agreed.
never gonna work. This is what it's always been, and these are our roles. It's when we feel like we have to do so much to overcompensate. Like, I can't wait to see one of the independent girls, because, to be honest,
Yeah.
I can't wait, because
Well,
when you're-
everybody here started out independent in the beginning of the show. Now
I
it
saw
sounds
that,
like
right?
now it sounds like they're a little bit open to,
Because
the other
every
stuff.
time they're like independent, okay, but you're also probably like a mom, and you're creative, and you cook, and you do all
Yeah.
of these things. Like, I feel like you need to ask yourself, what is making you feel like you have to describe yourself
Yes.
as an independent woman? Don't put it on anybody else, but out of all of your traits, why is that the one? And then when you answer that, I feel like things
Yeah,
can
yeah,
go
I'm glad
better.
you emphasized to feel like.
Yes.
Yeah, feel like.
Here's another thing. Nature doesn't lie, right? All these independent women and all these independent bosses that have like CEO positions and all this stuff, when they get pregnant and they see their baby be born, there's something that takes over them, like their mother instinct. They're like, you know
Yeah.
what? Fuck that job.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that job. I don't want to be a CEO. I want to take care of my kid. I want to be home with my kid. That's beautiful. So I find it funny that a lot of women come here and they're like, oh, but I'm a boss bitch. I'm a. It's like, when you have a kid, it just takes over, right? It's no longer about you. It's about that kid. At least most good women do that.
And then it's because they go back to what is their gender role and their
Yes.
biological.
And they're like, oh, wait,
strength.
I'm a woman.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a CEO. Fuck
You
the
know,
CEO, right?
It's just, it goes back to us being that strength. And if you do have a woman that is a CEO, let's ask her when she's 70,
Yes.
potentially alone, and
Yes.
doesn't have a lineage, what is it she feels? And I feel like they're always going to be like, if I can go back, I
Yes.
will go back.
And
So-
guess what, ladies? That money, those accolades don't transfer over whenever you die. Okay. What about you? Do you think feminism has gone too far, or do you think it's
100%,
Yeah?
100%. But I honestly, you saying like about the independent. I think like even if you are independent, like you make your own money, but you also can have a family the same way the guys can have a family. But of course, women never would take like men position, and men will never take women position. Anyway, don't want that.
Mhm.
I will never stay with a guy that, like, he, as I said, is a pussy. You know.
Okay.
I like it. I don't want a guy that what I call him and he always have a lot of problems. So like, or he's so weak, or he always like very emotional, because I am emotional.
Right.
So the guy cannot be so emotional.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, guys, if like some guys is here and they are, if they are emotional, so take care of your emotional, because that's not attractive
Yes.
for us as a woman.
Mhm.
So we want, as you said, like we want a protect guy.
Okay.
So smart, yeah, as I said, like smart and provider, but protect is very important for us as a woman, because even if I can take care of myself, I still want somebody that takes care of
Okay.
myself.
So I'm so glad
know?
you said that. Let me ask you a question, and chat, you guys can go ahead and chime in on this as well.
Okay.
So if a guy cries to you, is that a turn off or a turn on?
No, depends. You know what? Like my ex, I like him a lot, but honestly, he's too emotional.
Okay, there you
Like
go.
everything was like he always so sick, like everything. So this is a turn off.
Okay.
You know, because it's okay if like you are passing for some situation and that's hurt you,
Okay.
and that's okay. You know, but like every time is something.
Yeah.
You know, every time you have like, oh, I'm sick.
Right.
I'm
Right.
sick.
Yeah.
Oh, next week I'm sick.
Yeah.
And after like crying and like this, you know, it's okay in the beginning. Like it's okay if something that you understand that's hurting you, but like put yourself together, because you're
Yeah.
a man, you know.
Okay. What about you? If a guy cries to you, is that a turn on or turn off?
Like she said, it depends. Like if you're crying because like you're going through some shit, okay. Now if you're doing that constantly, I feel like that is such a turn off to me, because now I feel like I have to be the masculine one, and I feel like I have to be taking care of you, where and at least for me personally, I should not feel that way.
Okay.
So if you're constantly doing that, like that kind of kills it.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I just think that shows like a lack of emotional maturity. Like there's a, like they were saying, like if you're going through something happens, you cry, we talk, okay, great, let's move forward.
Mhm.
But if your automatic reaction to everything is just to cry and throw a fit and knock it over, and I have to be basically your therapist,
Mhm.
that's not what it is. I'm your
Okay.
partner and I'm here to listen to you. What can I do? What can we do together to move forward? I'm not gonna sit here and listen to you cry all the time.
Okay.
That's not
Yep.
fair.
This question is gonna be a little tough for you because obviously you know you're into women. But if a guy was to cry to you, is that a turn on or a turn off?
I mean,
I mean, anything with a guy's a turn off to you,
but,
like-
yeah, but like you know, it's always gonna be a turn off to a woman. It's
Mhm.
always gonna be a turn off to a woman. The same way that you guys can be like, oh, well, body count is a turn off to us, or this is a because we're taking away from like our biological stuff. So a guy being vulnerable because he's going through something and he's just like, damn, I'm stressed because this is my family, but then you don't see him cry for a little bit because you actually see him like go from I'm crying to okay, now let's do some shit about it.
Yeah.
That is attractive. But if it's always like, you know, if it's I'm crying,
I think
Because of
crying
this
in
or-
general is a very weak emotion, though.
Yeah, exactly. Unless unless it's something like your mom dies or
like
something
someone,
like
you know,
that,
like
but
something
that's-
really drastic. But
Yeah.
overall, like if you crashed your car, like really, bro, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
why are you crying like?
now,
a
I
little
would say
bitch?
this: you date women, so how do you feel about your woman crying to you? You did say that you play the more masculine role, so I guess that's okay with you.
yeah. And then I feel like because I put myself in this situation that this is what I'm gonna choose to love, I have to put up with that the same way that you guys, no offense, have to put up with that shit. You
Yeah.
know, when your
Well, yeah.
girl's like,
I like
"Hey,
that shit.
this and that," so it's because I put myself in this situation
Yeah.
and I do like women and stuff like that. I have to realize, okay, these are things that I have to put up with because she's still a woman. Because if she wasn't crying and everything is like rah 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 rah, I wouldn't like that either. So it's like a give or take, you know, especially two women, you know, two like monthly cycles. Like shit gets rough out here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get what you're saying.
Okay.
I'll say
So,
this:
what y'all are
too.
looking for is a naturally dominant guy that can make you naturally submissive.
All women are going to want that. The same way that you guys will always want a feminine woman that nurtures.
Mhm.
It's like, and if someone tries to lie and be like, oh, but you're lying to yourself
Yeah.
and you're being emotional, you're not being logical. That's why a lot of people don't like the way that certain people speak because, you know, everybody wants the truth until you really give them a logical truth. And then they're like, I don't think I agree with that, but you're not listening to me. So there's a difference. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Do y'all find yourselves submissive women? We can start with you.
Sorry,
Bruna,
what
are
you
do you,
asking?
think
Bruna,
you're a
do you
submissive
consider
woman?
yourself a submissive woman?
No, wait. Like it depends. Like
Ooh,
how
depends on what.
Like
If I'm
submissive
naturally
about
dominant,
what?
Submissive in
Submissive,
general.
like-
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm
You're not.
sorry.
Okay.
okay.
I'm very sensitive. I'm very emotional. That's 100%, but not submissive. I'm not the kind of girl that we're gonna say like, you know, you're not. For example, I had my husband before. He was like, oh, let me see your account. How much? you make." Nowadays, if somebody say that for me, I'm just like, fuck you. You know, like you're not.
Well,
gonna
he did
see
that
my
when
account.
he was
Damn.
your man, though.
Yeah.
You're not
He was your
talking to me
man
like
and he did
that.
Huh?
You're not gonna talk to
Well,
me like
yeah.
that.
Not with you, but if he is a guy that say to me like, "Let me see your account," I was like, "What?
Okay, but I'm
Who you
asking,
think
he
you are?"
was your
No,
man
never.
already?
He was her husband.
My
Yeah.
ex-husband.
He was your
used-
husband and he asked you that.
So my ex-husband, he used to be very control. So nowadays, I don't accept anybody control me. But I understand, like as I said, I'm okay to put a step back and say like, okay, now I'm in a partnership and something. But I will not accept to be submissive 100%.
I understand what you're saying, but
Okay.
even if that's your husband, shouldn't he know your financials?
Of course, no. That's my money, not him money. Remember what you said in the beginning?
Yes, yes,
I
I-
say this
Your
all the
money
time.
is
But-
our,
but don't you
mine
think-
is mine.
Don't
Yeah.
think your husband could help you make more money if he knows how much you have?
Of course, but
Let's
then
say
I
you-
say, hey, babe, I need help. I am making like whatever, but he don't need to see my account and see like how much I spend or not, because I know
But
a lot
you
of
could see his
women,
account.
a lot of customer of mine, they hide what they buy.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah,
want like
that's a red flag too, though. Yo, what was the question? Can you answer? What was the question?
What did I ask? Are you submissive?
In my past relationships, no, but would I like to be? Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just I feel like nowadays men don't provide that
She's coming
provider
around.
role.
All right.
Okay.
What
That's
about
a
you?
real ass
answer she
What about
gave.
you?
I think sometimes I can be a little bit headstrong. I can be a little bit like hard-headed, but
Mhm.
I definitely know myself. I can
Okay.
when it comes to the right person. Definitely.
What about you?
yeah, when I need to be submissive, I will be submissive. Absolutely. And I don't have a problem with being submissive because like I think that there's a time and a place. I think I don't think there's anything wrong with being submissive, especially like, you know, when you date women, if they're on something,
Yeah.
be submissive and dead it, because so I think it's a give or take, but I definitely have my moments where I am submissive, and I do not think that there's anything wrong with being submissive.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
now I
agree.
understand why I'm single too now.
Yeah. No, listen. I think that women should find the right guy to be submissive to.
Yeah,
Don't
100%.
don't submit to just anyone, because these guys will take advantage of that,
Exactly.
and that's where all these women are getting all these broken hearts from. And then they're like, oh, but
The
the next
trauma.
the trauma
Trauma
and
dump.
all,
Exactly.
and they think all guys are like that. Fine, and this is, see, you know how you avoid all of that. You vet the guy, take your time, date the guy, right? Don't get me wrong, there's good guys that come along sometimes. Yeah, there are some good guys that come along and you'll know right away. But most guys, I like to believe that a good guy, he's going to be intentional. He's going to show you right off rip. He's going to tell you, listen, I like you. This is what I want. But most guys are going to waste your time. Those are the guys you should take time to vet. All right, guys, look, chat. You guys have been amazing. Fuck, man. Too fucking great. The panel was amazing. We're going to have to get ready to go, man. It's been a
Do we have
long
any
ass
super
fucking
chats
show.
before we end the show?
No super chats.
All
No
right,
super
cool.
chats. Okay, cool. Listen, guys, we'll catch you tomorrow for the daytime show. Thank you so much for the ladies. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Have a great day.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Hey, cactus.